funk. Thoughts deep, boys steeped in the depths that he sunk. Big stress, depressed in the middle of fall. Sky gray, I lay in the thick of it all. I wonder, how long can a human survive just staying alive or carrying the rest of the tribe? Waiting for the day to arrive or struggling dies, and I be doing way, way more than getting by. So why? Cop myself a cup of coffee, sipping water in it softly, cleansing me of stress I hold. Hey, cop myself a cup of coffee, sipping water in it softly, cleansing me of stress I hold. Eyes realize life is so much more than just living the day. Every day I can sit and reflect and breathe and connect to myself and know that I've been given. See, giving up is not an option. So when I'm looking at gray skies, I'll be adopting a new way to deal with a test. Lord, relieve me of stress, the ring be looking like when blessings drop in. And so I got myself a cup of coffee, sipping water in it softly, cleansing me of stress I hold. Water in it softly, cleansing me of stress I hold. Hey, here we go. Yeah, let's do this. Y'all ready? 1, 2, 3. In times of test, let no harm beset me, oh my Lord, oh my Lord. In times of test, let no harm beset me, oh my Lord, oh my Lord.
Warning, the following image and/or content may be disturbing, offensive to some viewers. Viewer discretion is strongly advised.
Yeah. I know. I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. Y'all like, man, Urban. Damn, Urban been working hard as hell today. Urban been dropping on videos all day today. Like, damn, Urban, you working hard as hell. And now this Negro live again, like, damn. Yeah, I am live again, y'all, man. I am live again, man. I appreciate each and every last one of y'all who pulled up to the premiere of some of my different videos that I drop. In the case of those of y'all who are new to the lounge, what I do drop videos and I drop them as premieres, as live premieres. I actually prefer doing them as live premieres. That way, you know. It can show as a live, but it's really not live. You know, it's just a premiere video. But yes, this is an actual live show, y'all. This is not a premiere video. This is actually a live show tonight, y'all. And I appreciate y'all pulling up. But yeah, your boy been busy as hell. I've been dropping videos after videos after videos today, man. Man.
What?
I've been staying busy as hell, man, in this content creation. Crazy part about it is that I was doing this all while I'm working at my full-time job as well too, but I didn't have to go in to shop today. So I was at home most of the day, and it was a pretty slow day at work. So I was like, you know what? Since it's a very slow day at my full-time job, why not? Let me go and produce some content. And so that's what I've been doing. I've been, while working my full-time job, I've been working my part-time job here at YouTube. It is dropping videos after videos after videos. So I'm dropping them. I'm going through the whole process of editing them, doing thumbnails, all kind of stuff, man, all day today, man. And the crazy part about it is that I'm not even done yet. I ain't even done yet. I got plenty more of videos that I'm dropping. Matter of fact, I got one that's going to be premiered tomorrow morning. Shoot, yep.
What?
I have one that's going to premiere tomorrow morning. I'm gonna do another one. I'll probably spread these ones out. I'm gonna do some. I'm gonna do one that's gonna premiere tomorrow. Then I'm gonna have another one that's gonna premiere the next day, the next day, so on. And the whole goal and purpose of me doing this is that I'm trying to make sure that the YouTube algorithm is algorithming for your boy. That's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do. So I'm trying to make sure that the YouTube algorithm picks me up because I see that I got a really good momentum going on so far. And I want to maintain that momentum where the algorithm will start suggesting me in people watch feeds. That's the whole entire goal there. I want the YouTube algorithm store suggest me people watch feeds. And like, I was looking at my analytics and stuff, right? I was seeing that my videos are being suggested in different other spaces and stuff, which is fine. It's fine. But I wanted to be suggested in other spaces as well too. And I learned that one of the key ways of doing that is being consistent. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be consistent in the content creation process for real. You know what I mean? So that's what I've been doing. That's why I've been dropping these videos and everything. So I'm stay consistent dropping videos, stay consistent. Even if I got to do a short, I got to do a premiere. Even if I have to repurpose some of my lives to keep the momentum going, I'm just going to do it and just keep it going so I can be fully integrated into the YouTube algorithm where, you know, everything start picking up and it be on and popping. Because like I told y'all, this year, 2025, is going to be a great, phenomenal year for the lounge. And I believe in that and everything in me. I believe in that with everything in me for real, but I have to do my part. Once again, I have to do my part as a content creator to make the process happen. It's not going to happen if you ain't doing nothing. It's not going to happen if you're doing the bare minimum. You know what I'm saying? So you got to stay consistent for real. You know what I mean? And this is just something I'm also throwing out there to fellow content creators, because I know there are content creators that watch my show all the time. And I know that many content creators, they look at, what I do, and, they'll either mimic it or replicate it, which is fine. I don't mind it. I don't mind being a inspiration to people where they see my growth process, right? And they don't have to reinvent the wheel. All they got to do is replicate what I'm doing. In reality, that's what I'm doing. I'm just replicating what other content creators is doing, and I'm just doing it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't mind being an inspiration, because I know how it is on YouTube. I know that it can be difficult being a content creator for real. You know what I'm saying? You're coming up with inspiration, then you have to be consistent with it. That sometimes, I understand sometimes when you be doing either your live shows or just videos, it might not get as many views, and then it will discourage you, all that kind of stuff. I done been through that whole process before. So I understand it. I know how it is, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. You can, those of y'all who are out there who are content creators, man, y'all can want to just use my channel as an inspiration to keep pushing. And it's just not just YouTube content creation. It's just period. That's in life, period. It's things that you trying to do in life, period, with different things with your talent. And you just have to stay consistent. Things is not going to happen if you be lazy as hell and not do it. I'm just saying. You gotta put yourself out there. You got to take on risks. You got to take some calculated risks, and just really, really put yourself all the way out there, man. And just whatever happens is whatever happens. And that's what I'm doing right now. And, I'm doing a lot of stuff. I'm doing my very best to make things happen the way I want to happen. And when it all comes down to it, right, I could successfully say that I did my very best. Understand. So I hope this will be an inspiration to y'all. But once again, appreciate y'all pulling up to the lounge. Gas Mask, I see you, brother. Salute to you. Man, look, Gas Mask, every time I pull up, your live either be over or you be going live when I be doing something else, and I don't catch your show. But I do watch your show, man. I do. And that's another thing with me too, is that I really do try my best to be supportive, you know what I'm saying? To the best of my ability, you know what I'm saying? I know it'd be times I don't be there. It may not seem like I'm there, but I'm there. If it's me just catching the replay, or me actually being alive, or actually me pulling up on panels sometimes, just to support, I do that for real. I really do, to the best of my ability. I really do, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm not ignorant neither, you know what I'm saying? I'm not ignorant. I'm not a fool. I understand that YouTube is a business. So with that being said, you know what I'm saying? When I pull up, you know what I mean? And other people don't support me like I'll be supporting them, best believe that support is going to go just like that. I ain't lying. I'm just keeping it real. And it should be the same exact way with y'all too. If I'm not pulling up, you know what I'm saying, to y'all shows and stuff, right? You know, I'm not pulling up doing something to help support you, like, putting you out on the community wall, or shouting you out or anything like that. If I'm not doing things to support you, by all means, cut me off. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not good for your business. Likewise, same exact way for me. If people not doing what they doing, then hey, cut them off. It's not good for business at all, because they just waste the space. You know what I mean? So that is what it is. But yeah, with all that being said, Gas Mask, I see what you're doing over there, man. I see the vision that you got going on over there, man. And all I gotta do just tell you just to keep up. No matter how many people is there in your chat, you still put out that content. No matter what you're talking about, the talking points you're talking about, just do it. Do you come up with an ideal? Just go ahead and do it. Just do the show. Just do it, man. Don't worry about if people going to be negative about it, whatever. Just do it, man. Because that's what we do all the time over here in the lounge. So, man, as you can see, we be talking about some wild-ass stuff over here, man. And you see what be happening in the chat. So you just got to do it, man. Just go and do it, man. Just go and do it. But since we talk about this gas mask, I do want to make one suggestion on your channel. All right, one little suggestion. All right, in your intro, right. I want to make this suggestion for you to shorten your intro just a little bit, because I know your vision of where you're going with your intro, and the intro is phenomenal. It is. I love it. I am an anime fan. Matter of fact, Lionel in the chat right now. Lionel is a huge anime fan as well too. And so your intro is phenomenal. It is great. It is nothing wrong with it. Other than that, the intro can be a little bit too long, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I understand why you're doing it. You're doing it because you're giving people time to try to pull up in your show. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. I understand it. But you probably just need to cut your intro down a little bit, at least to about, I say, about at least about 2 to 4 minutes if you can. Somewhere around there, about at the most 2 minutes. Play around with 2 minutes for right now with that particular intro you're doing. That's 2 minutes to see if they'll help out a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? Does start off with 2 minutes. You know what I mean? And then when your channel start growing more, right, and you start getting more and more engagement in your channel, and you want to kind of delay your show, then you can want to go back to your original intro, right? You can keep your original intro there, and then you could go back and start using that. You know what I'm saying? So in the beginning, you could do like a 2-minute intro and just get right to your show and, you know, introduce you what you're going to talk about. You just talk about it, bro. Just get into it. No matter who's up in there, you just talk about it, all right? It just do that, all right? So that is my suggestion on that. But other than that, man, the things you talk about over there is phenomenal. I enjoy the conversations that you be having over there. I enjoy the you allow the opportunity for your audience to be engaged with you as well too. So you're doing good. You're doing really good over there, man. But that's just that one little thing, man. All right, and I guarantee that's gonna help you out a whole lot, man. I guarantee that. Lionel, salute. I see you in the building, brother. What's up? Salute. Yeah, we got a show tonight, y'all. We got a show tonight. Man, y'all would have believed this one. I figured to show y'all, but it's it is what it is. So we do well. Let me go ahead and address the chat. SBK, I see you in the building. What's up with it, bro? Salute to you. Yeah, hoping that you staying warm, bro. Because I know over here in the great Lone Star State, we is frozen as hell over here. It is cold as hell over here. Hey, what's crazy about it, bro, is that it's not snowing over here where I'm at, right? But it's snowing in Houston. It's snowing in Austin. Hell, it's snowing in goddamn Louisiana. How the hell did Louisiana get snow? That's crazy. How Louisiana gets snow? But over here in this area, it's not even snowing over here at all, bro. It's not even snowing in my area at all, bro. but it's cold as hell though. It's like in the low 20s. So yeah, we feeling every bit of it, man. But yeah, salute to you, SBK. Joe, what's up with us? Salute to you. Welcome. Joe, you know I'm just ready to fuss at you, right? You know I am getting ready to fuss at you. Joe, why in the hell did you take down that goddamn video you did earlier? Man, I was looking at that video and that video said, boop, out of there. What did you do, Joe? What did you do? Ain't this something? Ain't this something what women do? Boy, I tell you, man. I was up here looking and enjoy what you put out there. All of a sudden, bloop, it's gone. I don't know if you private it or deleted it. I don't know what happened, but I don't know where's that. It did. I had shared it on my community wild too, man. And so, man, I don't know. I don't know. That bug was out of there. Joe said it was a pop-up line. It wasn't relevant. Joe, listen to me. Every content is relevant. Whatever content you put out there, it is relevant. Trust me, it is relevant. Trust me. Trust the process. It's relevant. So if it was on your mind and you wanted to do it, you hit that live button, trust me, it's relevant. It is. It is. But yeah. SBK, he said, man, it's like a blizzard in Louisiana. It is, bro. It is like crazy out there in Louisiana. I'm like, God dang. Dang. It's crazy as hell, just like it's crazy in Houston and stuff. Man, they like iced up in Houston, man. I like, damn. They iced up in hill country too. San Antonio and all this stuff, man. They just iced up over there, man. Damn. Man. Lord. But it is what it is. But yeah, salute to each and every last one of y'all who are also in the building too. You're watching this live or you catching the replay. Salute to you. Salute to you. I appreciate you tuning in. I appreciate it a whole lot. Once again, we got a really, really good, phenomenal show that I'm going to share with y'all on today, man. And yes, it's dealing with modern day women. And beta male sip like always, man. But yeah, it is a very interesting show. I actually seen this content on TikTok before TikTok got shut down, right? I had to literally see this content and I downloaded, right? And I was going to actually do a reaction to it, but I had put it on the back burner because all this other stuff started happening, like with TikTok and with the Obamas and all this other content, right? So I had put it on the back burner, but I'm like, yeah, I'm going to react to it, but I just haven't got around to it. So finally, I got a chance to get around to it, and we're going to react to this content tonight, y'all, and I hope it will be good for you because it's going to be very interesting. Gonna be very interesting, y'all. As y'all see, man, your boy ain't even dressed up for the show. I'm looking as normal as hell. You know, normally I'll be like all dressed up either in a suit or up in my professional polo, man. But hell, it is too goddamn cold right now for that bullshit. Hey, it's too damn cold for it. It is too damn cold for right now. So that's why I be comfortable, man. I be comfortable as hell, man. But now, some of my fans, they love it when I dress up. They love it when I wear my bow tie. They love it when I be looking all professional and stuff. You know what I mean? Then we have other fans that be up here hating.
That's bullshit.
But it's okay. It's okay. Because I enjoy every moment of it, the good, the bad, and the ugly. It is what it is. It is what it is, man. Let me address some of these comments, man. We're going to get into the content, man. Yes, I'm doing great. Appreciate you, broski. Lionel said, interesting title. Yeah. Yeah. I need to hire some new white girls to do promos. Yeah, facts. Go ahead and do that, bro. My actual website is getting tons of views. I'm keeping that momentum going with that. Yeah, facts, bro. I love hearing that, man. Yeah, get it, bro. Keep that momentum up. And I also said that you constantly posting on YouTube as well, too. You putting yourself out there. Man, keep up the good work, bro. Keep up the good work. Yes. Yes. Gasman said he been upload your short. I've been looking at your shorts, by the way, too. One of the easiest ways to get some momentum going is by doing them damn shorts on the cool though. But here's the thing about it. Once when you do them shorts, you have to give them somewhere to go. All right. So there's a so Gasman, I don't know if you're aware of, like, whenever you upload a short, it have a little section on there, right, where say related video. All right, that is your opportunity to post one of your shows on that related video, so they can go to your one of your videos that you want to display. Because I do it all the time on my shorts, where I put a short out and then they have a little section on there that say related videos, and then you put that related video on there, right? Then I have engagement on my other videos as well too. You know what I'm saying? So consider doing that. And one other thing too is that also make sure, and this for everybody. I'm gonna put the people on game. This for everybody. And this not only with shorts, but this with live streams and this with short form and long form videos as well too. Make sure that you're tagging your videos, okay? Once again, make sure that you're tagging your videos to the audience that you wanted to be tagged to. Like for example, my videos be tagged for, you know, audience with people who support feminism, who support certain political views, who support the red pill, the manosphere, cookie challenge, all kind of weird stuff. So I have my videos tagged. So when they on YouTube algorithm do put it out there, right, it's gonna throw it in a suggestion, right? And so when they throw it in a suggestion, that's where your video gonna pop up in other communities. All right. So make sure that you're tagging your videos, okay? All right, make sure you do that. All it do is take additional effort just to tag your videos, and also make sure that you put something in your description as well too, because that's going to help out as well too. That's putting out on game, because ever since I've been doing that, right, I've been getting way more engagement by me tagging my videos and adding descriptions and literally upgrading my thumbnails. All right, so let's give y'all some game. All right. Let's see what else we got. The black community likes that ratchet shit. You are absolutely correct on that, bro. All right. This is a gas mask responding back to me. SBK responding. I humbly thank you for the advice. No problem at all, bro. No problem. No problem. Agreed. It's cold. Black people ain't feeling how intellectual stuff got to market to the Asians and white people. Y'all figure on that, bro. Let's see. Lionel responded to that. You shared out my live. Appreciate you sharing out the live. I appreciate it. Family snowed in. Oh yeah. Well, Lionel want me to let y'all know about it on Thursday. I was actually Lionel. I was going to wait to, what today is, Tuesday? I was going to wait till Wednesday and actually let people know about Thursday, all right? So it's a method to my marketing madness, all right? So just bear with me on that, all right? But we'll let people know about Thursday. But it's something interesting, y'all. It's going to be very interesting, to say the least, all right? So those of y'all who are sub up to this channel, make sure you have your notifications set, because Thursday is going to be interesting for real, all right? I'm just going to leave it at that. Tomorrow, I'll give you more details about Thursday, all right? All right. So other than that, let's go ahead and get into the content today. All right, so the content we're gonna talk about this evening, y'all. Once again, I ran into this video on TikTok, right, with this young lady, and she's going to tell us a story. Y'all remember the story about Risa Tisa, right? Those of y'all who was on TikTok or still on TikTok, right? Y'all remember the story about Risa Tisa, the who the fuck did I marry story, right? All right, so imagine that story, but it's a younger girl telling it. Instead of who the fuck did I get married, it is titled Who the Fuck Did I Move In With? So we're going to react to this young lady's story. It is like a 12-part story, but we're going to get through as much parts as possible. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be kind of feeling the audience to see if y'all feeling the content. If y'all really feeling it and y'all really engaged, we'll get through all 12 parts tonight. If y'all ain't feeling it, if I feel like y'all not, feeling it all the way, whatever, then we just get to as much as we can. Then we'll just call it a night. All right? Sounds like a deal? Sounds like a deal. All right. So without further ado, let's go get into this content entitled Who the Fuck Did I Move In With? All right. So we got this young lady, this PooKesha, and she decided to move in with this Pookie. Let's hear her story. Part 1, y'all. Make sure y'all get that thumbs up for the live, because it help out the channel a whole lot. And let's get into it, y'all. Let's see what she got to say.
All right, so I really didn't want to do this, but I feel like it's time. So part 1 of who the fuck did I move in with? When I tell this story, I'm coming with receipts. I'm coming with nothing but the truth. And I'm also coming
Everybody
with
does that.
pain. Not because the dude hurt me, but because I look myself in the mirror and I'm just like, how did I miss all of these signs when they were right in front of me? So no, I'm not trying to be like Risa Tisa or nothing, but Risa Tisa, I think old boy got a brother. But let's get into the story. I was gonna call this story "Surviving a Liar and a Manipulator," but who the fuck did I move in with got a better ring to it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pull up the first receipt and get into this damn story. On May 12th, Mother's Day, I got a DM from a local Florida rapper, right? And all he said was my name. So I'm like, this could be this man trying to talk to me. This could be business. I didn't know really what it was for, but I was not in the whole like mood to be trying to talk to a dude because I had just got out of a relationship. So he says my name. I say his name back. He said, I got a question. I said, okay, what's up? Just ask me. He was like, first one, why you don't follow me back on here? I said, I just followed you back. He said, okay, second one, you got a man. Matter of fact, you married. Boom. That is how we started talking. Okay? That is how we started talking. So, fast forward after we start DMing, that same night.
So hold up. So you mean to tell me that this PooKesha ended up falling for that simp? She ended up falling for the little beta line?
Beta.
It's that easy, huh? It is that easy for a dude just to slide up in the DM and just say some stupid stuff like that.
He had reached out to me. I'm not gonna cap. I went on his page, and initially I was not attracted to this man at all. Like, he was nowhere near my type. But it was like, okay, he living the fast life. Like, he seemed fun. He seemed cool. He was a little flashy. So I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm like, okay, me and him actually could have a little bit of fun.
So in other words, she was attracted to this dude because of not how the way per se he looks, but because he was being flashy. He was displaying that he got money. Any time when a man lead with money, it normally starts out very, very disastrous. And that also put that woman into that whole concept of this.
She belongs to the streets.
But let's continue.
But I ended up FaceTiming him to see if he was going to be the type of dude to flash money in my face, if he was going to be the one like, oh, like, look at my teeth, all that. I wanted to see his vibe. So I FaceTime him, and y'all, when we get on FaceTime, he in this big house or whatever, and he eating some freaking Popeyes. So it seems so normal, like, okay, he not even on that flashing money in my face thing, right? So everything I tell y'all that he tells me is a reason why I'm telling y'all what he's telling me. So you have to keep up. So when we on FaceTime, right? I'm like, oh, that's a nice house. He was like, yeah, I stay by myself. Like, I always been living by myself. I've been living by myself and on my own since I was 18. Cool, right? Then fast forward in the conversation, he brings this big ass pit bull dog in the camera, and he's telling the dog to sit, and the dog not listening to him. But he was like, "That's cool." Like, he trying to be funny right now. He's screaming, "Sit!" Like, he's telling this dog to sit, but the dog is not answering him. Like, the dog didn't know who he was. But he's like, "This my dog" or whatever. I done had this dog since the dog was born, and it was a nice build. Like, you could tell he spent some money on that dog. So he was like, "Yeah, this my dog" or whatever. Remember that. So I'm not gonna lie, like,
I'm not gonna remember that.
The vibes on the phone was actually cool. I'm like, oh, he cool people. Like, I like this dude. And then, like, my brother, he also raps, right? So my brother comes in the room while we on FaceTime, and he started telling him, like, he rapping stuff. So he like, shit, play your music. So they going song for song, and I just love that he's interacting with my brother or whatever, right? So the first thing he said was like, yeah, I'm signed to Sony. I'm signed to Sony or whatever. And he got his record label, and he just...
Hey, gas mask. Hey, you was absolutely right on that, brother. If the dog doesn't listen to you, that is normally a bad sign. That is a bad sign to let you know that you are a goddamn beta.
Beta.
So I have a dog right now, man. Still to this day, my wife and children, they trying to figure out why the dog group automatically listen or obey me versus them. This what a dog do. She'll sit up here and do all kind of stuff, right? Be running around and doing all kind of stuff, acting like one big ass kid, right? And then when they get around to me giving her commands, right? I tell her sit, and she'll literally stop what she's doing and sit. And she'll sit right there. And another thing that she do too, she'll be in her protection mode on me as well too. Where like even right now, I'm in my studio, right? And so she'll literally sit right here at the studio door and sit there and wait on me to finish doing my live streams. Then when I finish my live stream, she'll sit up there and get up and she'll walk around the house with me, and then she'll want me to go and you know what I'm saying, feed her, give her, a little company, and she'll do that. But at the same time, she'll sit up here and obey my commands. She'll sit, stay, and everything. When I tell her no, she know I mean what I say. No. When my wife do all this stuff, right, she'll like, no, don't do that. She'll look, give that little side look like, she'll do, y'all know how the dogs be get that little side look like, bitch, who the hell you want to talking to? I know you ain't talking to me. That's exactly how she be looking. But when I tell her, like, sit, she'll. Hey, but now, bro, yeah, you're right. Dogs respond to dominance. Yeah, facts. That's part of the Sigma male in me as well too, because Sigma males, we built differently, man, for real. We really are. So that's neither here nor there. But let's get to the content.
Popping his shit, right? But he's still being humble about it right now. After the phone conversation, I took it upon myself to say, you know what? I actually like talking to you. Let's talk some more. So as we're talking more and more and more, we start FaceTiming a little bit more, and I'm starting to hear like a dude in the background. I'm like, who is this dude in the back? But I didn't ask him that because that's none of my business. But he was just like, man, my homeboy, we stay in the same neighborhood. He always at my house. Like, he ain't got no friends, and he be bored sometimes, so he just stay here. So I just let him stay on my couch. Yeah, okay. Anyway, whatever. At this time, I was on the way to my sister's wedding, right? So I had a whole trip planned to go out the country, but my overlay is an overlay. My layover was
overlay.
Florida,
what the
y'all.
fuck?
This was literally like maybe like
she thinking about a content creation. Like, damn, overlay. Nah, you may layover, man.
a week or two after we started FaceTiming, and he was like, yo, since your layover is in Florida, I'm gonna get you another plane ticket. Cancel your plane ticket back home and just stay here so I can get to know you. Like, give me like 48 hours to win over your heart or whatever. So I'm like, I don't know, like, you a stranger. I don't know how to feel about staying in Miami with you and I don't know you. So after I go do a little bit more research on him, I see that he has a child. So I confront him about it, like, dang, why you ain't tell me you had a child? And he was like, huh? I'm like, you got a baby, a new baby too. And I said, I ain't got time to be dealing with no baby mama drama. I never dealt with nobody who has a kid. I don't have no kid. I don't want to talk to nobody with a kid. That was something I was very heavy on. I don't want to talk to nobody with a child. But he was just like, you ain't got to deal with no baby mama drama. Like, none of that. I said, yes, I am. I already know how it go. He was like, what if I told you my baby mama was dead? So I was quiet because that took me for a loop. What am I supposed to say after that? So then he proceeds to talk and say, nah, I really don't even know my baby mama like that. Like, I promise you would never have to deal with none of that. You probably won't even hear from my baby mama because I don't know her myself.
All right, let me tell y'all something. And I'm going to put y'all on women on game on this, all right? The reason why men don't disclose that they have children right off the bat is simply because you just did not ask. If you don't ask, we don't tell. It's just as simple. Because once again, men are logical, women are emotional. We always think from a logical perspective. So with that being said, we think it's illogical to put our kids out there right then and there without it being reference. You know what I'm saying? Women would do that. They'll throw their kids out there right then and there because women are hypergamous. You know what I'm saying? They want men to take care of not only them but their children, especially if they're a baby mama. You know what I'm saying? And the baby father, baby daddy is not in their life, and they're trying to look for a sponsorship. You know, so a sponsor. You know what I mean? But men, we don't do that. You know what I'm saying? If you don't tell us, we're not. If you don't ask about it, we're not going to tell you at all, period. We'll literally go through the whole entire time of dating you, smashing you. Hell, we'll be married to you and everything, you know what I'm saying? And never disclose to you that we have a child unless it just comes up that way. You know what I'm saying? That is how the way we are.
Wait, hold on. How you don't know your baby?
Yes, sponsor. I said it, Joe. Sponsor. Because whenever women who have children, already have children, right? And they're looking for a man, right? They're looking for a sponsorship. They're looking for a sponsor. They're looking for a person to take care of them, to provide and protect. That is a sponsor. That's what sponsors do. That's a sponsorship. All right? Because, I'm going to throw this out here as well, too. And I know I'm going to get pushback on this. Y'all do understand that women do not look for love, right? And I don't care how old you are. I don't care about the generation. I don't care about none of that. Every woman is the same. This is where every woman. Women do not look for love. They don't. They could fall in love, most definitely, but they don't look for love. They don't. Women look for protection and provision because they are hypergamous in their nature. That is their number one goal. But however, men are the one who looks for love. The reason why men look for love is because a actual real man, not these Pookies and these Dusties and all these other dudes that's out there, but a real man will already have his shit together. Meaning that he can already take care of himself. Everything he could do it on his own. He don't necessarily need a woman who could cook because he know how to cook. He don't need a woman who could clean because he already know how to do that. He don't need a woman to take care of him because he could take care of himself. He could do everything on his own before meeting that woman. So if that be the case, if that man already know how to do everything right, y'all ladies should be asking yourself this question, by the way. If that man know how to do everything right, everything on his own, what purpose do a man truly have for you? What is his true purpose of being with you? I'm going to tell you the answer to that. The true purpose of that man being with you is because he is looking for love. This is why in the Bible it says that when a man finds a wife, he finds a good thing. Right? For the simple fact that it be men who be looking for love. It is us who looks for love. It is us who look for companionship. Even in the Bible, that's why God ended up creating a woman. Because we was already doing everything. We was already taking care of everything. We was already in our happiness prior before a woman even existed. But at the same time, we was looking for love. We could have found love in God because God is God. You know what I'm saying? So God ended up creating something that was tangible for us, what we could relate to. That's when he ended up creating a woman, which hence is a helpmate or a helpmeet, right? So we are the one who are looking for love, not the woman. We're looking for love because we already have everything. The only purpose a woman is in a man's life is so that man can love that woman. And also she could procreate with him. That's it. Because other than that, he would not have no purpose with her. Period. He wouldn't. He wouldn't even need a woman at all, period. But however, on the other way around, when you flip it around, women are hypergamous. But women are hypergamous because they're built to be hypergamous. They're built because they need us. They need us to give them provision and protection. So that's why I say that women don't look for love. They look for provision and protection. But can they fall in love with the provision and protection? Absolutely they can. They do it all the time. They do it all the time. And I want y'all to think about this, fellas. I want y'all to think about this too. I want y'all to think about this. When that woman say that she love you, right? She is saying that she love you not because of who you are. She is love you because of what you're doing for her. what you provided to her, how the way you making her feel. Likewise, this is the reason why women are quick to get divorces too, quicker than men. Because once again, we're looking for love. We want love. But women are looking for provision. So if you're not providing provision for them, right, how the way they believe that you feel like you should do that, guess what they're going to do? They're going to divorce you or end the relationship to find another man that's going to do it. And the cycle continues. One last thing to it. We're going to continue the video. That I want to throw it out here. Because y'all need to understand this for real. Y'all really do. One last thing too. Y'all do understand that men love women unconditionally, right? Y'all understand that, right? Once again, men, all men, period, love women unconditionally because we're the one who are looking for love. But however, guess what? Women love men in conditions. Once again, women only love men through conditions. Long as you're providing for them, long as you give them some type of provision for them, long as you're making them feel some type of way. It's conditional. So I just want to throw that out there. Shit, I'm clipping the hell out of this part for real. But I just want to throw that out there because y'all need to understand that. Y'all need to understand that concept for real. But let's continue. Vons, I see you in the chat. Salute.
Mama, like, now I'm a little curious. What you mean? You had a baby with somebody who you don't know? So he tells me this story, y'all. So he go ahead and tell me this quick little story about how he met his baby mama at a party. He was talking to them, and it was a group of friends who was intoxicated, and he was like, y'all better not drive because y'all might get into an accident. And then he was like, literally 10 minutes after they drove, they got into an accident. So he felt bad because he spoke it into existence. And so he went to go visit the girl in the hospital or whatever. He went to go check to see if she was okay. And then after that happened, they started texting a little bit, right? And then, you know, one thing led to another. They met up and they did the do. And they did the do for like about 2-3 times, and then out of nowhere she called him and like, I'm pregnant. And then he tells the story about how he was like, I don't even know you, like we don't know each other, I don't think we need to have no child. And then she was like, well, I could take care of the baby on my own. And he was like, at that point he knew that she was gonna try to keep the baby, so he was like, she didn't want to get an abortion, so she just had the baby. But I really feel like she just wanted to keep the baby because of who I was and what I got. Like, basically, she trapped this man. And since then, you know, like, she had a baby, but he don't know the girl. Like, that was how he kicked it.
Hey, real quick on Vaughn, she did ask this question. She said, if y'all was happy, what you need a woman for? See, that's once again, I asked that question. If we already have everything that we need as men, why do we need women for? That's why I asked that question. The reason why is simply because we're looking for love, first of all. And the second part is obvious. We need women to procreate. We're looking for love, and we need women to procreate. That's it. I don't know how simple that can be, but it just is what it is. But there are women, a lot of women out there that don't accept that simple logic.
To me the entire time, y'all, the entire time. Keep that in mind, please. So here go red flag that I missed of that stupid story. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go to Miami with you. We're gonna have a good time. You got 48 hours to win me over. You wanna win me over so bad? Show me something. So when I get there, y'all, this man pulls up in a red Corvette, a C8, whatever fucking car it was, but he pulls up in this little nice, fast, it was sexy, not gonna lie. And I'm thinking, why?
Ain't that crazy gas mask?
I knew he had a Hellcat at home, but I was wondering why he pulled up in that. And I was like, why you drive this? He said, I just ain't want to put my Hellcat on the road. I just wanted to drive my other car for a little bit. So he kicking it to me like he got this nice C8 Corvette, and I ain't say nothing of it at the time because I'm thinking he telling the truth. What he got a lot for? Like, this his car. And then I told him I wasn't going to be sleeping with him or like staying the night with him, right? Because I don't know him like that. He was like, what you mean? I got your own room. Like, we got a hotel, but you got your own room. So I'm over here like, oh, he's respectful. This man ain't get one hotel room. He made sure he got 2. He really just trying to show me a good time. He not trying to be disrespectful. So we vibing out. We riding. Like, Miami was cool. And then, like, when I was there, I spent most of my time in his hotel room anyway, right? But I still had my own room. Like, I had everything in there. I got ready in. Like, I was in that room.
King Salute, what's
not
up?
as much as I was in his room. That's truth. So then he's like, I got this whole dinner date planned. I just cannot wait for you to come here. I've been wanting to take somebody here for the longest. It's real nice. You're going to like it. I'm like, I don't have no outfit for it because remember, I was just coming from a trip out the country. I wasn't prepared for no Miami trip. He was like, don't worry about it. I'm going to take you on a shopping spree, get whatever you want, whatever you need. So we going to this nice luxury mall. I'm like, look, I'm going to be honest. I'm not the type to shop at places like this. Like, you don't got to do much to impress me. So all these expensive designer stores, I was like, dude, I don't even know where to start. Can we go to a black people mall? That's exactly what I told him. He was like, yeah, I can take you to another mall or whatever. I'm a Forever 21 type of girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a mad.
Oh, no, not a Forever 21 type of girl. No. Hey, she that same chick that be shopping at Rainbow. Hey, well, what's the other ghetto store that's out there? City Trends, yeah, she be going to City Trends like I ain't nothing. Hey, they be thinking City Trends and Rainbow and all this stuff, man. Damn, they be thinking all that, man. Is like luxury for real, but that show ghetto as hell. Another thing too, man. Whenever a woman is going to Miami, man, and doing all this weird stuff, it's best believe that woman's for the streets for real, man. She is. Whenever a woman is taking a girl's trip out to Miami, or she'll allowed to do the fly out to Miami, or they take a girl trip to the Dominican Republic, they for the streets. She belongs to the streets. If they even take a trip going to Jamaica with the girls, not with her man, but with the girls, best believe they for the streets. She belongs to the streets. Best believe it. Best believe it. But let's continue, y'all. Then I'm gonna address the one chat real quick.
That rag type of girl, I will literally go shop in Route 21 and I will be A-okay. So
Bob, salute.
This other mall, I get a dress, I get heels, I get a purse. He's like, get whatever else you want. Whatever you want, you can have it. Like, you want some new shoes? I got some new Jordans. Matter of fact, when he picked me up in his C8 Corvette, he already had the new Jordan 12s waiting for me. Like, he already gave, I'm going to spoil you. I'm going to do everything that I can. So, like I'm saying, he's doing everything that's making me smile. And yes, it is spending money on me, but he's giving me this image of him being this big baller rapper in Florida. And he got it like that because, one time we was on FaceTime, he was like, money good. You ain't never got to worry about nothing. Money straight. So we're going to talk about the rest of it in part 2. But yes, part 1 of surviving a liar and a manipulator. Period.
All right, we figure ready to get to part 2 of the story. I appreciate y'all want to tune into the stream. We got a lot of videos. Once again, it just depends on if y'all want to stay engaged in this content. I will continue to let it go all the way through all the parts because there are a total of 12 parts to this video. All right, so y'all let me know what you want. Y'all want me to continue to feed this to y'all? By all means, I'll continue to feed this to y'all. But shout out to everybody in the chat right now. Bougie Barb, I see you in the building. What's up with it? Salute. My boy King in the building. That's what too. Salute, bro. Hey, King. The last time we talked, right, you was at school, right? How's school going for you, man? School going pretty good for you? I hope it is, man. I hope school is going phenomenal for you, all right? And we also got Vance in the building as well, too. Salute, Vance. Salute. So real quick, I do want to do this because my boy Lionel, he in the chat tripping like I ain't nothing right now. Lionel over here thirsted like I ain't nothing over this girl. So what I'm gonna do something special for Lionel real quick, man. Let me Lord, what the fuck? Shut up. But anyway, I'm gonna do something special for Lionel real quick. Lionel want to find out about old girl, right? So I'm gonna do something special for him. I'm gonna do something really special for Lionel. All right, so here we go. We're going to do this. We're going to do this, Lionel. All right. I got you, bro. I got you. I got you. I got you. Oh, she's actually live right now, y'all. By the way, she's actually live right now, y'all. But here you go, Lionel. Here you go. This is just for you, bro. This is just for Lionel and his so thirst trapping ass self. All right. So here you go, bro. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Let me do another share screen. Damn. All right. I'm gonna flip this one and go to the other screen just for Lionel. All right. Here she go, Lionel. Here she is. Here she is right here, man. This is her TikTok. All right. This her TikTok right here, bro. Hey, here you go. Here you go, Lionel. Man, damn, I hope she don't got no copyright music on her. Damn it. Here's her music. She in Jamaica. She in Jamaica waving at you, Lionel. Here you go. Speak salute. What's up with it, bro? But here she is, man. Here she is right here. Matter of fact, she is live right now. Hey, Lionel, I'll do this for you, bro. I'll do this. I'm gonna go on her live, and I'm gonna shoot your shot for her. All right. Hold on, damn.
Like everything about you matters. People really don't want to fuck with you. They don't want to work with you no more because you run.
Lord, what the hell is she talking about?
He don't give two shits either. We don't give a fuck. And you know,
What is she talking about?
He actually is a nice person. Like, I don't know how to say it.
Yeah, you never spoke bad of him. You never spoke bad of him.
Hold on, I'm finna show it real quick.
Like,
give me a second.
All this bullshit he done put himself in.
Yeah.
Here it is right here.
That's why for my birthday, he was trying to give a good gesture and say, "I'm sorry, I put you through all of this." Like, damn. But
Hey, this is the content that keeps on giving.
I wish this bitch would come to my funeral. Fuck this whole, fuck that, because it looked good. But
I mean, he mad. What you?
I'm not mad at it.
No, he's mad. He ain't gonna say she was a good person. She was there for me. Nah.
If it was me, D, real talk. If it was me, to shut all this shit up. If he was smart, when I put out the Who the Fuck Did I Move In With series, if he would have came out with like a public apology video, I swear he would have ate me up. Everybody would look at me like, "Damn, you're fucked up." For you.
Yeah.
Damn, like, why you even do? Pride too big.
Pride.
Like this fake ass rapper, he's not going to do that. But I swear.
Oh, by the way, that's not my internet. That's her internet.
Like,
he wouldn't have kicked. I think you would have stopped though.
I would have stopped. I would have kept going, but I feel like it would have made me look worse. Than
that's what I'm trying to say. Like, bro, you know what? He don't apologize. He said he got addiction and he didn't pay you and this and that. I'm gonna straighten that out though. And now he done said everything you about to say. He already know what you about to say, like on the movie 8 Mile.
Hey, Lionel, this could be you up there shooting your shot and simping over her, bro.
Capitalize on it. That would have been the way he would have really capitalized on it.
Yeah, you gotta fix her internet too.
For people because he admitted to his wrongs, but no, now
he done rapping.
Yeah, no, he's smart now. He up now. So he got money now. Like the money he posted, I really think is real. I don't know.
Nah, that's from the catalog. You say, yeah, they give you.
Yeah.
And
I remember when he texted me.
But none of them songs are his no more, bro. Like he got nothing.
Yeah, so he's not ever. And I told him.
So hold on, Lila. I got a question for you too, bro. I got a serious question for you. All right, I got a serious question for you. This girl right here, right? You say that this girl right here, this girl right here, right? You say that this girl right here, she can get it and all the stuff, right, bro? You say that, right? You say that, right? So my question is this. What's the difference between her and Glorilla, bro? Because she looked like a younger version of Glorilla to me. So what's the difference between her and Glorilla? What makes her better than Glorilla? I said it with my chest. What make her better than Glorilla, bro? Because she looked like a younger version of Glorilla. Matter of fact, she looked like she possibly could be Glorilla's little sister, bro. So what's the difference between her and Glorilla? Because we all know that you absolutely hate Glorilla. With everything in you, you hate Glorilla. But this young lady right here, you said she could get it. Oh, bro, no, I know you ain't doing that, bro. I know you ain't doing that. He said, I ain't never say Glorilla was ugly. I said her rap is trash. Man, speak. Hey, speak, if you still in the chat, didn't not Lionel said that he don't like Glorilla, or was it just her rap? Because like every time when Glorilla come around, he like, yeah. Lionel over here tripping. Lionel over here tripping like I know. You know what, matter of fact, Lionel, I got you, bro. You know good and down well. I'm finna get ready to play this goddamn song. I'm trying to prevent for doing it, bro. I really am. But Lionel over here, man. Here you go, bro. Damn.
Wow, you didn't really have to do all that. That was so kind of you. So I have this special song just for you. Here we go. I just wanna be a beta male for life. I know I'm trying to eliminate that shorty's strife. Everything just feels so right. I am never gonna stop simping at all.
So hold up. He likes Glorilla, but he just don't like her nose. Oh, okay. So it's making sense. It's making sense now. Okay, I got it. So she don't have that Glorilla nose. So that's why he says she could get it now. Okay, I got it. Okay, all right. I got it. 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 I got you. All right. All right. Understandable. Okay. Okay. But anyway, let's get to part 2 of the content.
All right. So I finally get back home. He paid for my plane ticket like he said he was going to do. And we start talking literally every day, all day. I am a full-time content creator. So if I'm not making content, I'm chilling. He is a full-time rapper. So he doesn't have a job either. So we have so much time on our hands to talk so much. We start talking for 24 hours of the day, literally. And then we start getting into family. We start asking family questions. And he was like, I'm not going to lie, I stalked you before I even hit you up. Like, I've been following you since you had the dude you was with. I told you I just had gotten out of a relationship. He said he was following me while I was in my relationship. And he would look on our videos and watch them and be like, I want to be him. That's what the fuck he told me. He's like, bro, she's a...
Wait a minute. What? He said that he was stalking her while she was in a current relationship with another dude that she was posting on her account?
Beta!
Good girl, like, when I was watching y'all videos, I wasn't even thinking about him. I really was just picturing me right there. That's what he said. And then he said, I just love your family. I love the family videos with your mama. She seems so cool. And your dad, he seems so funny. I want to hang out with y'all. So I'm asking him about his family. And I'm asking him about his mama. Like, what's up? What's your relationship with your mama? And he was like, my mama thinks she our age. So, yeah. And I'm just now getting to know my dad. My dad really wasn't in my life. You know, all this story, like, I'm not trying to get too personal, but every detail matters in this case. And then when it came down to his baby mama, like, he said he don't talk to her. When we was on FaceTime, he would have his child, and I would say, why I don't never hear your baby mama in the background? Like, when you drop off your baby or she come pick her up, why don't I hear her? I told you, I don't talk to her. We don't have no communication. I don't text her. I don't do nothing. If anything, if she want me, she know to text me. But we don't talk. I don't know this girl. Then he starts pouring into what type of person she is. She's drama-fied. She's not my type. She's nothing like you. And I don't even know what I was thinking. Like, I swear I love my daughter, but I regret having a baby by this woman. I'm like, look, as long as I don't deal with no baby mama drama, like, I'm already, you know, going against my grain, dealing with you. He was like, you never gonna have to. Yeah, all right. So one day we was on the phone and he was like, somebody just sent me a picture of my baby mama and she looked pregnant. I was like, why is that even your business? Why do you care? And he was like, I'm just saying, I just think I should know if my daughter gonna have a sibling. Like, that's something she should tell me. And I'm like, that's none of your business. So I'm finna ask her. I already sent this to her. I said, you sent that girl that picture and asked her if she was pregnant? He was like, yeah. So I told him he was wrong. He was like, all right, I'm just gonna apologize, right? Keep that in mind, y'all. Keep that whole conversation in mind. That's how he told me it went. Later on, I found out that's not exactly how that conversation went with her. So as we are talking and getting to know each other and blah, 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 right? This man sends me a song, literally
Ronan,
2 days
salute.
after our Miami trip. I forgot to put that in there. I'm going back because this is very important. He sends me a song, y'all. Oh, my God. And the first time I play it, it's called First 48. I'm like, I'm thinking it's about killing and stuff. What? You got a song called First 48?
First
y'all,
48.
The song had me on it. Wait, y'all can't hear it. Hold on. All right, here we go. So I'm listening to this in my car, right?
Work is on its way, boy. What's up, babe?
What's up? That's me.
What's she doing?
So he makes.
Wait a minute. This dude had recorded one of their conversations together and put it on a song. I don't know about that one. Don't know about that one.
A song about me, about our time in Florida, about how he really want to be serious with me, and he know that I don't really want to deal with him because he got a baby, and I don't really want to deal with him because he's not really my type of my speed, but he's just like, give me a chance. So he sends me over this song about me, and I'm not gonna cap, this shit was hard, and he disses my ex in the song. Like, he disses this man, talking about your ex fumbled you, he should have played on offense. Like, he trying to come hard about me, like, I'm gonna be better than your ex. Like, I wanna just take me now. Like, I will give you the world. Check this out.
Hey, you stole my heart, but I don't even want it back though. And you so different, you ain't nothing like the last hoe. But
Why do he sound like Lil Wayne, bro? Like, is she sure that this is this dude rapping? Because that really sound like a deep fake voice of Lil Wayne, bro. I ain't lying.
ain't even trying to talk about the past though. Girl, you the one, you give me something I can brag on. What you doing, where you going, where the hell you been? Can't get enough of you, I want you, come get in my skin. I want your heart, you got your guard up, just let me in. I match your fly, you match my fly, girl, you my fucking twin. You switch your hair up every day, so it feel like I'm cheating. You graduated from college, baby, I love to see it. I know you think I got the hoes, but I'm like, what's the reason? So I can't wait to prove you wrong and love you like I mean it. I'm trying to buy you what you want, like you don't cost shit. Your ex bummed you, he should've played on outfits. I got that bag, you got that bag, baby, we all in.
All right, so it's called First 48. Look it up if you want to hear the whole thing. So in the song, he giving me my credit. You know, you switch your hair up every day. Your ex fumbled you. You graduated from college. You got that bag. I got that bag. He's talking about he want to spoil me. He want to buy me anything. Like, he just trying to sell me this fairy tale ass dream. So the song did get me. It swept me off my feet. I was like, dang, a song about me. So he's like, I'm going to make a music video for this song. How you feel about another woman playing your part? I said, no, baby. If the song is about me, I play my part. So that's exactly what I did. I went in he flew me all the way out to Orlando to play my part in this song.
Oh, hold on. I want to see.
Y'all see this?
Wait a minute. Hold up. I want to see this. Wait a minute. Hold up. Let's go back. I wonder if she got this video up on her page.
Y'all see this? I'm glad it stopped on this. Y'all see this car? I hope y'all can see this. Y'all see the car? This is the car that he said was his. He owned this car. He got his own Corvette and everything. So that was a lie. Let's just put that clear. I just can't wait to get to that part. So after I done shot the video, he gonna pop out with the video. He gonna show the world. So I'm like, we might as well, like, you know, if we finna pop out, I already know the type of attention this is gonna bring. I just got out of a relationship. I had a public relationship. Everybody gonna be on my neck. Like, this is finna be crazy for me, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it for you. He like, we're gonna be good. I got you. You straight. I'm gonna take care of you, all that. So then we just having a random conversation. Here we go with the house conversation. This is what I'm talking about when I say, listen, ladies, when you see red flags, don't ignore them. Don't do that. You're gonna be stuck in a sticky situation.
Barb, he do sound like him a little bit. I ain't lying. He I don't know if he's like deep faking his voice to sound like that, but he trying to mimic Lil Wayne. I'm telling you. I'm a DJ. I hear these things. I'm a DJ. And it sounds like this dude either trying to deep fake his voice to make it sound like he sound like Lil Wayne. I'm telling y'all.
Like I am in right now. Can't even move the fuck on because this nigga's still stalking me. Alright, so I'm like, for my birthday, I'm thinking about buying me a house. Like, come January 2025, I'm gonna buy me a house. And he was like, why you gotta wait so long? He was like, matter of fact, let me buy you a house. I said, huh? You gonna buy me a house? Like, me? Yeah, who am I to like say no to that? So I'm like, you really gonna buy me a house? He like, yeah, money good, I got you. Like, and so he said, why wait till January? Let's do it now. I said, you wanna give me the house now? And he was like, yeah, but I can't leave. It gotta be in Florida. So I was thinking about going to Florida to get a house. I'm just too excited about a house that I don't gotta buy. I'm like, yeah, like, let's move to Florida. He kept saying, I don't want to be in Georgia, whatever. So we looking at houses. Every house in Florida, when I tell you the prices was high, but the house was low, baby, I'm getting a box for the amount of a mansion. I don't want to stay in Florida. So I start showing him houses in Georgia, and he like, dang, the prices out here is really good. For what you get. Like, I actually want to move to Georgia. So I'm like, okay, cool. So we moving to Georgia. He like, yeah. And I'm like, I never moved in with a dude. I don't know how to feel. I don't know if I want to buy a house with a man. So instead of buying it, because we were going to go buy a house, he was like, well, we can rent a house. So I was like, that sounds better because it's something temporary. It's just a year. Like, I guess we could do it. And I'm feeling you so bad or whatever. So let's move all the way to, I come to Georgia looking for houses because we didn't want to live in Florida no more. And while I hear, unfortunately, my parents get into a bike accident, and I'm on the phone with him when it happens because I get an alert on my phone that my parents got into an accident from Life 360. Download Life 360, y'all. It's gonna tell y'all everything. But I end up pulling up to the scene. I see the whole crash.
Now, Life 360 is also a damn snitch too. I'm just gonna let y'all know, Life 360 be snitching like I ain't nothing, y'all.
My heart is pounding. I'm having an anxiety attack. My parents is on the ground laid out. So I'm on the phone with him. He's hearing it. So he's like, I'm gonna be there tomorrow. I'm gonna come drive there. Like, I'm gonna be there for you. And I know this not how I wanted to meet your parents, but I'm gonna come there because I know it's really bad and da 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 da. So he ends up coming to Georgia to see my parents. Now my mom, she real cool people. She knew what was going on. She knew the vibes. My dad was not going for it, y'all. So my mama, she done broke everything on this side. She scraped all up.
Hey, see, isn't this not the things that I'll be talking about on the show? Is it not the things that, you know, when people like Lionel pull up and talk about, when my boy Speak pull up and talk about, we talk about these things. She said that her mom had accepted this dude, but the dad, he like, I wonder why her mom accepted this dude. She haven't been even knowing this dude very long. She haven't been knowing this dude for a month, and she already so fascinated about this dude, so enchanted about this dude, for the simple fact what I said earlier about women. Women don't fall for the provision. As long as you can provide provision for them, then it's a wrap. They don't care. They don't care if they know you for a day. They'll literally be ready to get married to you right then and there. They don't care. That's why when you look at other countries and stuff, right, they have like arranged marriages and stuff, right, and the people are actually the ones who are actually being arranged to be married, right. That's why none of the women give them pushback, because every woman thinks the same exact way. As long as they're getting some type of provision period, they don't care. The dude could be ugly as hell. As long as they get a provision, they gonna marry that dude. They gonna straight up marry that dude. Because that goes back to what I was saying, that women are conditional. As long as you give them something, then they're fine. They don't care. They do not care. Same thing with her situation. Same thing with her mom. Her mom didn't look at the character of the dude. She didn't look at the character of the dude. But her dad did, because that's how the way we are.
From road rash. My father, he's still in the hospital. He is ribs broken. He's just all destroyed. So when he gets here, he ends up meeting my mom. He got her flowers and everything, but see, my dad's still in the hospital. So he hear that it's a grown man in his house, and he trying to figure out who is this grown man staying at the house, because my mom let it happen. Because like I said, she cool people. She just, if I'm safe, she's safe. But my father wasn't going for it. He like, oh no, I don't know this man. He need to get up out my house. I don't know why y'all got a grown man in my house while I'm not there. Then, I finally tell them when he get home from the hospital, I tell them that I'm moving in with this man, and my dad just go off. Like, he is going off like, you don't know what he might want for you. Men
as
trying
it
to
should.
control you. My dad's trying to tell me everything a man is willing to do for a house, and that it's more that come with just that house. And I'm being dumb, not listening.
All right, so far, what do y'all think about her story? Do y'all believe that the story is real? Do you believe that it's fake? And also, how y'all feel about her decision making on this so far? Do you agree with her decision making? Do y'all ladies in the chat, do y'all give her a pass on this decision making, or are y'all gonna hold her accountable for her said decision making? Let's find out. Part 3, y'all, or I think this is a side story. Let me see, or part 3. I don't know.
Okay, so it seemed like this man is now
All right, so this is a side story. This is a what anime people call a filler episode. All right, so this is a filler episode. Here we go.
Okay, so it seemed like this man is now stepping outside. Now he want to talk. Now he want to start posting. And me, one thing about me, I got receipts. I'm going to post what he posted about me. And then I'm going to post the receipts behind it. She sound broke
All right, receipt.
her damn self. I don't blame him. I wouldn't pay nowhere. I don't stay no more. You right. That's stupid. Delusional. But that's who he is. Delusional. You trying to clock somebody's teeth, but you making sense. Why would you pay somewhere you don't stay? He kept saying he will pay it. And then, D, bitch out her damn mind. G, 20,000 is crazy. So this not you texting me? So this not you texting me October 14th? You up? So with the rent, if you still wanted me to pay it for the rest of the year, that's $20K, right? Okay. Well, I can't just Apple Pay that. So soon as this wire clear in my bank, I'm going to write you a nice check, and that's my apology to you. You said you were going to give me $20K. I keep you updated on everything. That's the deal. If the deal going to go through smooth, I'm super excited and all that. So now you want to flex to act like 20G is crazy. You came up with this bright idea. So you and that girl who calling somebody broke. You out of all people know I ain't broke. You know how much you know I ain't broke. And I ain't even get to the part where your insufficient charges was coming through the mail. I ain't post them receipts yet. So talk about being broke. The receipts is coming. Them bank statements will be dropping. Don't play with me. Mm-mm.
So I have a pushback on whenever people do this, whenever people allegedly try to get receipts, and they talk about receipts meaning text messages, right? I have a pushback on that. The reason why I have a pushback on that is because of 2 reasons. First of all, there are many apps out there where they can literally deepfake these text messages to make it seem like they're actually having a conversation with a person, but they're really not. They're in reality having a conversation with themselves. You know what I mean? That's one part of it. Another part of it, the second part of it, is that they would literally sit up here and have a conversation with somebody that they know to try to fake it that the story is real too. They screenshot it. She probably have a conversation with either a homeboy or a homegirl and set up her change the name on it and all the stuff there to make it seem like it's on authentic and real. Third thing is this. There are also people who literally have 2 different mobile devices, right, with 2 totally different phone numbers and literally sit up here and have a text message conversation and put it on there, right, as though as they have a text message conversation with that person, they post on social media. All of this for clout. So I've seen them 3 different scenarios of people doing that. So that's why I'm real skeptical when people talk about, I got receipts. I got receipts. Okay. The true receipt is like you actually having a conversation with this dude. Just like when Buddy recorded our conversation and he added on to his video. Same thing could be said about, y'all on the phone or wherever y'all talking and you recording the conversation. Now that would be a receipt, but yeah. But let's get to the one next video. Make sure y'all hit the thumbs up, y'all, because it gets interesting, all right?
Surviving a liar and a manipulator, part 3, or aka who the fuck did I move in with? So while he was here visiting me in Georgia because my parents had got into an accident, we decided to go look at some houses while we were here. We eventually rolled up onto a house inside the same neighborhood as my parents, and we was like, oh my God, I want it. Like, I walked in here and I said, this is the house I want, right? So he like, all right, bet, apply or whatever. Apply for it. He kind of told me exactly how to do it. We renting a house now. We're not buying a house. So he told me every step I need to do. But then he told me that he had a realtor that can make fake pay stubs. So he like, you don't even got to worry about being approved or nothing because I got a lady who can make fake pay stubs and make it look like you got this and that, and then you'll get approved. Like, I've done it before. You'll get approved. So when a lady ends up looking at my information, she was like, oh, you don't need the fake pay stubs. You make enough. You make enough money, and as long as you have your W-9s and whatever.
Now, I'll post it out on Thirst Trap comments on Lionel.
So, like, I guess 48 hours passed, and I got approved for the house, and we like, all right, bet, we staying in Georgia. This is where it all gets weird. So once we got that figured out, y'all, when he came to my house, he was having...
So wait a minute. It did get weird back then when you decided to move in with a dude that you barely know? That wasn't weird? That wasn't weird at all. So this part is weird though. All right, gotcha.
A very bad toothache. This is very important part of this story. He was having a very bad toothache, and he was asking for pain pills. And I was like, Tylenol for a toothache. But he was like, I got an abscess. It's hurting really bad. He needs something stronger. So I'm like, I got some hydrocodone. I don't know, that type of pill. And he was like, nah, that don't work for me. And then, mind you, my parents just got into an accident. So he was like, do your folks got, do they got the little white pills? Because that worked for me. So I was like, them things are strong. We gave it to him. Boom. Why the next day he was like, do your mama got another one of those little white pills? Because my tooth still hurts. And he asked for about, since the whole time he was at my house, he probably didn't had like 5 of them. And I thought that was really weird because I'm like, why do you need those little white pills so bad for a toothache?
What?
All right.
What's my what button?
3 days before his move-in day, I get a DM from baby mama. And I'm on FaceTime with him when I get this DM. I'm like, yo, your baby mama just hit me up. And he like, oh, probably because you asked to meet her because you're gonna be around our daughter, so she's probably just hitting you up just to see like if you cool people or whatever. I'm like, first of all, my rules was I didn't want nothing to do with your baby mama, but if she just coming to make amends, cool. Y'all, I'm going to drop the screenshots of what his baby mama said to me. All right, so she over here, she says, hey love, when are you free to talk? So this is the screenshot. That's my receipt. You can pause it if you want. I just don't want nobody thinking I'm lying. I'm like, yo, why are you sending your baby mama pictures of y'all? And he was like, remember you said we deleting it out our phone, so I just wanted to send it to her because I just didn't want it in my phone. No, this was a red flag. I thought you said you didn't even know who your baby mama was. Why are you sending her pictures of y'all on trips in Colorado? And like, if somebody was to send me pictures, if an ex sent me pictures of us, I'm gonna think, oh, you want me back, right? And then she sends me that. So me, I want to know more. So I'm like, shit, call me. So she calls me. When I tell you, his baby mama told me everything I needed to know. She said, oh, he asked me to get a house in my name. I got good credit and he'll pay the rent up, but he couldn't get it in his name. And then she told me he had a house, but he got kicked out of the house because he was using a fake person name. Then she was saying that he was a yerk head. Yerks are the little white pills that I was telling y'all about. So yeah, he was like, she said he had a yerk problem and he's a liar. He don't do nothing for, you know. And I'm thinking she a bitter baby mama, like, but no, she was telling the truth the whole time. So I called him like, yo, what the I told you I didn't want to deal with no BM drama. And he like, she's lying on my grandmother's grave. He loved to lie on his grandma, child. So he was just like, she's just doing that because she jealous that you got stuff going on and she just a drama-fied person. Like, I don't even know that girl, and she always did this. Like, she always gossiping. That's all she wants.
So she know that all these red flags is popping up, right, about this guy, right? All these red flags, everything's popping up on this dude. But however, she still to continue to pursue this relationship with this dude. Want that to marinate. She's continue to pursue this relationship with this dude. Because if that be the case, she have plenty of ample time to just say, you know what, I'm done. The reason why she's choosing not is because it was what I said earlier about women. Women are hypergamous. Women are conditional. They'll sit up here, go for these pookies or stuff, right? And allow these pookies to lie, manipulate, and do them all wrong. They'll literally give these pookies babies and all kind of stuff, knowing good and well that this is an ain't shit dude. Then finally, when they get fed up in league, they be all damaged and stuff. They end up meeting guys like Lionel, right? Many guys like Lionel expecting Lionel to fix them. Lionel, you're here to fix me. You're here to be my Russell Wilson, and I'll be your down Sierra. Mm-hmm.
Dude, you sat there on that phone and let her gossip to you for 2 hours about me. She was telling me tea, baby, tea. But anyway, I had already signed the lease, and I had brought the lease to my mama or whatever, and she was like, why his name not on the lease? And she was telling him, put your name on the lease so you don't feel like you living with her, like this your house. So I'm like, why you not putting your name on the lease? He was like, nah, because if you ever wanted to kick me out, I just want you to feel comfortable, like this is your house. Like, even if you kick me out and I do something crazy or you don't want me living there, I'm gonna still make sure I pay up the lease or pay up the rent for a whole year because I'm a man of my word. So since he was gonna pay the rent up for the year, I thought like, shit, all right, cool. Like, if you cheat on me or if you lie to me, if you do some stuff and I don't want you living with me no more, you can leave because my name is on that lease. Okay, y'all. Who the fuck did I move in with? So I'm like, if you gonna move in,
yeah. So Barb, allegedly this dude, his status is that he's a rapper. All right. She ended up falling for this dude because on day one he was stunning with her. On day one, he was showing her that he got this big old house. He got these really nice cars. He got money. And he ended up flying her to Miami, flying around and doing all these different things and stuff, right? And so, of course, she ended up falling for that. Like usual, this the normal story of what these women do every single time. They get dudes who are simps like this, right? And they fall for them because of their status. They fall for them because they got money. In other words, they fall for it because this dude is, they see this dude's going to provide for them. It don't have nothing to do with love. They could eventually fall in love with the dude, but initially it's not about that. It's about provision.
what you gonna do with your house in Florida?
Gertrude, salute.
Mm-hmm. He was like, I got that taken care of. I already paid that up. I'm gonna have my brothers stay there if they want to. You ain't gotta worry about the house in Florida. Like, I got that. I said, what you gonna do with your dog? Since you already got a little dog, I don't want to bring my dog because, you know, he too big and it's just a dog. Like, I'll just give him to my brother. Right. So now, I'm like, this was a red flag. He has to have a U-Haul, but all his stuff is in a storage. But it don't make sense because if you have a house there, if you've been living on your own, why is all your belongings inside of a storage if it's not in your house? Red flag. I knew something was wrong with that. Child, it's time for him to move in the house. He moved in. Everything was just so freaking sweet. I'm like, yay, you know, we finna have like playhouse happily ever after. We finna have fun, make content, cause he was a vibe. You feel me? Like we was having fun. That's what he portrayed to be. No. When he got there, he had a whole stuck-up attitude. I was like, what the hell are you? Like, it was like a whole different version of him. The day he moved in that house, oh my God, he changed. He was not that person on the phone. He was not that person in Miami. He wasn't even that person that in the music video. He changed. I'm like, let's go, go to the city. Let's go have some fun. Like, we just moved in. Just chill, like, relax. Like, he started getting snappy at me. And I'm like, okay, I'm not thinking nothing of it. So then he started bringing up his tooth hurting again. And I'm like, you ain't got no insurance. Like, go to the dentist. He don't got no dental insurance. So you know what I did? I was like, as a woman, I'm going to make sure you get some dental insurance. And
As a woman.
Because you don't need to be out here with no insurance. I set him up an appointment to go to the dentist and everything. Whole time his tooth hurt.
I mean, check this out. The dude is a rapper. Now, to my understanding, they don't have medical coverage as being a rapper. So she should already know that this dude didn't have no type of insurance. They don't have no benefits package for being a rapper. They don't. So she should have known that right off the bat. But yet still, she was looking at the stuff that he was letting her see.
His tooth hurt. Do your mama got some more of them white circle pills? I'm like, let me ask her. She just got in an accident. She need them herself. She's in real pain here. So I go ask her. She gives me a whole bunch of those circle things, right? And I give them to him, and he's like, I don't know what these are. Like, I gotta look up these. These not the same as the last ones. So he told me he sold them things, and y'all, the next day I was cleaning the kitchen, and I looked in the back of the drawer, and the same pills he said he sold and got rid of was hiding in the back of the drawer, like he was hiding them. Oh my gosh. So this started to make me wonder, like, was his baby mama right about his problem? Because it's not making sense. But I didn't say nothing to him. I kept that in the bag. I keep a lot of stuff in the bag until it's time, right? All right, y'all, I gotta go to film rehearsal real quick. So, hey, I'm gonna come back with part 4 of Who the Fuck Did I Move In With, or Surviving Fucking Liar and a Manipulator. But yeah, stay tuned.
So she going to film rehearsal. That's neither here nor there, y'all. That's neither here nor there. But I do want to ask the ladies in the chat. I remember asking this question before, right? But I'm gonna ask again. What is with y'all still pursuing these type of relationships, knowing good and well y'all see all the red flags. Y'all see every red flag possible. It's presented there, but you just continue to pursue them. You continue to invest into this. Why do y'all do that? Why do y'all do that? Why do y'all do that? I know the reason why. Because y'all are freaking hypergamous. Because once again, y'all are conditional. As long as that dude is giving y'all provision, then it's fine. You would go through whatever. That dude would literally be toxic and abusive to y'all. But as long as he's giving y'all any type of provision, it don't matter what it is. Just like Gertrude put the D in the chat. You know what I'm saying? That's part of a provisional. Long as he give us some type of provision to y'all, y'all would literally put up with that dude. Y'all would. Long as he's giving you great sex, long as he's giving you money or whatever, right? Or giving you a type of lifestyle that you want to live in, y'all put up with that dude, no matter if he's toxic or not. That is the God honest truth. And that says a lot about women on the cool, though. A lot.
Part 4 of Who the Fuck Did I Move In With? So after part 1, child, BM then reached out to BD and was like, what you say about me? And he was like, she's lying. I put it on my granny. You know he gonna put something on his granny, child. So she like, shit, let's add her on 3-way since she lying. I get on 3-way, y'all. This man is talking about, why are you lying? And then listen how hurt he sound, y'all. Not about the...
I'm gonna embarrass you. I know how to embarrass. I wasn't gonna do this shit, but since you
embarrass me. Air your business out. You know I haven't even told the full thing. So anyway, so he said he gonna embarrass me, right? So I'm like, how you gonna embarrass me? Y'all listen to what he said. This all he got on me. I got all them pictures of you.
So Lionel, I know that you're fascinated by how she look. You say that she's pretty and all the good old stuff. I feel you on that. I feel you on that. But however, notice the things that she's doing because she's doing a lot of subtle stuff that you got to pay attention to. I want you I want you to pretend that you're actually in a relationship with this woman, right? And just notice all the subtle stuff she's doing. First of all, the moment when y'all get into an argument or a disagreement, guess what she's gonna do? Right. You said it, bro. She's gonna go on her social media account and she's gonna talk about it. She's gonna talk about you on her social media account. Another red flag that she's doing, right, is not only she'll go on social media, right, but guess what she's doing? She's recording your conversations. She's screenshotting your text messages. Best believe that if y'all were to be in a relationship together and y'all were to get into it, guess what she's going to do? She's going to record the conversations. She's going to want to screenshot it, and she's going to make you become her content. Yep. I mean, if the old saying, if it sounds like a duck, it look like a duck, and it quack like a duck, it's guaranteed to be a duck. So if she already showing signs that she's doing this simple stuff, right? Simple stuff. Best believe that she's not going to change that behavior for anyone else, including Lionel. I'm just saying.
I got them pictures of you. Watch, I'm gonna post it. Ain't no more boundaries. You said my naked pictures? I'm sorry, what? So even baby mama like, why would you do something like that? Like, you're this angry that you're gonna go try to post explicit pictures of me. Anyways, let's get into the story, because I'm not even close to the end, baby. I just started. This man told me that his name was Sean. That's what he told me. When I first met him, he said his name was Sean. I'm like, huh? And I knew that wasn't his name because when I got on the phone with his baby mama, I referred to him as Sean. I'm not gonna say the full name, but it was the Sean, right? And she like, who is that? I said, that's him. What you mean? She like, that is not that man's name. I said, yes, it is. What you, like, I've been calling this man that since I met him. My parents even call him that. Y'all, he done told me a whole fake name talking about, that's what my daddy named me. My mama named me something else, so I got two names. Okay, red flag. So back to the little white circle problem. Once I found that the pills in the cabinet just ended up missing, right? I go to my mama's house and he texts me this. Just bring enough to make it into my dentist appointment so you don't have to keep going back, right? Because he keeps asking me to go back for them little white circle things. So when I go home, I tell him I got some of these. It's like M365. I don't know what they are, but that's what it say on the little white circle thing. These not the original ones that we was giving him. These different. But I said I didn't want to go to my mama and ask her for no more of those, right? I didn't want to keep asking her, can I get some more Oxy? And he just like, that's fine, that's perfect. Just bring me a whole new tooth. That's how much he was trying to make it seem like it hurt. But once we moved in together, like I said, I decided to get him some dental insurance and some health insurance because he didn't have none. And so get his tooth problem fixed because I'm tired of hearing about it, right? So once we get the tooth thing handled or whatever, now we just living a normal life. Not even gonna lie. We living a normal life. He don't want to go nowhere, but he want to stay in the house. He don't want to really spend no money. That's what I'm peeping. Which is fine. It's fine because it's not nothing. It's not even about no money, child, but it's little things that I started peeping once we moved in. On the 4th of July, we go to the store, we buy a whole bunch of fireworks, y'all. We like, let's light some fireworks or whatever. So before we start popping fireworks and our friends come over, he hungry. He want to go to Taco Bell. He love a Taco Bell and McDonald's. That's a McDonald's warrior right there. Speaking of that.
McDonald's is disgusting as hell, man. Yuck. Two major fast food places is discussing this. Taco Bell. I mean, not Taco Bell. McDonald's is one. Burger King is disgusting as hell, and that damn Panda Express is disgusting as hell. I'm just saying.
Why, when he first, decided to take me on a date, I'm eating lamb chops. I ain't never ate a lamb chop ever. I'm over here eating lobster mac and cheese. He took me on a date and he spent so much money. When he moved in, we was eating Popeyes, McDonald's, and Taco Bell. Heavy. I even like the damn Taco Fiesta fries now, y'all. That's how much we was eating it. Like, damn. And so for the ones like, why you ain't cook for him? I was trying to cook for him, but he was like, I don't eat that. I don't eat this. I don't gotta eat what you cook. The other dudes you been with, they must eat what you cook, but I ain't them. I eat this, I eat that. I'm like, oh my God. I didn't even want to get in the kitchen with this man, but he love a DoorDash Taco Bell though. So we get riding the Taco Bell. It's late at night, y'all. We riding normal. All of a sudden, I see blue lights behind us. I'm like, what you do? Like, did you not put your signal on? Because we ain't even go too far. He like, I don't know. Y'all, we stopped at the Taco Bell, and the man pulled us over or whatever. And he like, you got your license? He was like, nah, I left him. He was like, well, somebody's license is suspended on this car. But officer asked him, what's your name, first and last name? He tell him his real first and last name.
Well, wait a minute. Hold up. That don't make any sense. Why would an officer immediately say that somebody's license is suspended in a car? What the hell? Since when do law enforcement officer lead with that? Like, do y'all have your ID? Well, no. Well, somebody's license is suspended. What's the whole point of asking if you already know? If the officer already know that, that's weird. I don't know about that part. That's weird as hell to me.
He run it. He like, oh, both of y'all licenses suspended. Whoever owned this car, license is suspended, and it's been suspended since March. So he look.
See, like he going and running and stuff, right? Then he's saying that the license is suspended, but asking him prior before that, that's nope. That don't sound right. Sound like she made that shit up.
Crazy. And I'm like, dude, your license been suspended? He like, nah, I don't know what he talking about. My license shouldn't be suspended. Let's run this back real quick though. While we was on FaceTime, while he was living in Florida and I was living in Georgia, he had got pulled over one time. Same thing happened, but they took his vehicle. And he was like, man, my license was suspended, but I got it taken care of. Because the next day, I'm like, yo, did you get your car back? Like, you good? You straight? Because somebody had to come pick him up. He was like, yeah, I'm going in the morning. I got it taken care of. I got my license back and everything. Like, everything was all good. So when they was pulling us over, when he was at my spot, I'm like, I thought you got that handled. He was like, my license shouldn't be suspended. Officer like, oh, you must don't like paying tickets. Your license been suspended since March. You must don't like paying tickets cause dude, dang, I really should be taking you to jail. But ma'am, what's your first and last name? I'm like, me?
What?
I give him my first and last name. He was like, well, you good to go. You drive, but you need to go back to Florida and get that handled because I'm being nice because it's the 4th of July, but I really should be taking you to jail. Oh, and he pulled up a fake insurance card because he ain't got insurance on his Hellcat. He pulled up a fake insurance card, y'all. Or if it wasn't fake, it was an old one, probably from way, way back when he first got the car.
Is it a fake or is it old?
Going back home to get it handled. So we let it go. We ignore everything, child. We go back home. Everything all good. But this is where it started to get a little bit fishy. It's time to go pick up his daughter, right? From Florida. And on the way there, I'm driving because I don't want him to get pulled over no more because I'm thinking he's going to get his license fixed. So I'm driving. So while I'm driving my whip there, it's like he got an attitude over there in the passenger seat. And I'm like, what is wrong with you? Why you got an attitude? He's not telling me. He's just typing real hard. Type. Like I'm talking about he's a typing warrior right now. This man is going at it with his baby mama. And I'm like, why are you over here mad and stressed out and depressed about your baby mama? What's going on? She don't want me to see my child. She never want me to see my child. She always lying saying I don't do this and that, but she always preventing me from seeing her. She like, you know how baby daddies be. So baby mama ends up texting me because we came to an agreement that they don't get along. And I was like, you know what? I'm not on the beef. I don't want to beef with you. We cool people. I'm gonna be around your child. I don't want you to have to deal with that with him. So you could just
Hey, Lionel, you don't qualify for her though, bro. Yeah, you don't qualify for her at all, man. Because look at the qualifications for her to be this ride or die chick like she's presenting herself to be right now. The qualification is this: you have to be a Pookie. Not only you have to be a Pookie, you have to be either aspiring rapper or a rapper. You have to either prove to her that you could provide for her monetary value, right? Them are the qualifications. So you may have the monetary value, you may even have the house or whatever, right? But you don't have the Pookie at all. So You don't qualify at all, bro. So you're out of there. You're out of there. You're not gonna get that from her at all. You're not gonna get that from her at all. What she gonna do is that she just gonna friend zone you. She's gonna friend zone you, and she's gonna continue to be for the streets and stuff, right? She's gonna be continue be for the streets. That when she finally feel like that she need to settle down, then that's when she's gonna hit you up and say, "Hey, I'm ready to settle down now. So what's up with that wedding ring?" That's normally how the way it goes with them.
Talk to me. So she hits me up and was like, girl, he back at it again, sending me all these paragraphs. Tell him to leave me alone. I only want to talk through you. This is what she said. I don't want to talk to him.
Got two kids and everything.
Whatever. He sees me talking to her. He's like, what you texting her for? Like, dang, like, I don't even know why she hitting your phone up. That's your best friend now? That's your friend? I'm like, not you got an attitude. So now he don't even want to drive because he was supposed to drive the second half. He don't even want to drive. He's just heated, upset. He on the phone with his mama going off about his baby mama, y'all. This man talked about his baby mama like she was a dog. So there was signs of like bipolarism. Like I really can see that this man had like two different personalities because he'll scream and yell and then all of a sudden he'll be like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I'm like, this nigga crazy. So when
and she loved it.
When I tell y'all, I literally was watching how he treated his daughter, and I'm not trying to say he treated her bad, but I seen little.
Hey, she said this nigga crazy, but I loved it. It just turned me on so much so. Who?
That just was a red flag. He was riding in the front seat with her, in his lap, literally, and then I'm looking at it like, shoot, this how you treat her? Who am I to tell you how to do your child? Like, so I'm getting accustomed to, oh, this is what y'all do. So he's like, well, she do it too. Like this is what my baby mama do too. Like it's okay to have her in the front seat because she be crying in her car seat. I'm like, dude, she ain't got no seatbelt on. She in your front lap and you on the highway with her in your front seat. But none of my business. We even did a little TikTok video of my car driving itself. He then got out the driver's seat while the car driving itself. Baby in the back, I'm in the front seat. I'm just as bad for even condoning this now. Let's get this together. Because why did I let him do that? I really just felt like it wasn't my place. I never dealt with nobody with a child, so I didn't want to get out my place. But I knew somebody was going to be mad at that. Because, child, you don't do nothing like that. But whatever. We get back home, we in Georgia, everything is fine. These are things that he was saying to me while he was here. He was like, I'm sorry that I've been acting like this. It's my grandma's anniversary. I've been a little bit down, all of that stuff. So I'm like, let's go to church. He's not want to go to church. He's like, I don't know them people. So I'm like, I got aggravated. I'm like, yeah, whatever, y'all. But when I got home from church, right, I was like, why you ain't want to go to church? I had an attitude because it threw me off. Something didn't feel right because he was just so like, I don't want to go there. So I was like, yo, are you a man of God? Like, are you a Christian? Do you believe in God? He was like, oh, I got to go to church to believe in God. I said, no, I'm just asking. You don't got to get defensive with me. I just want to know. We never had this conversation. I thought you were, because of the tattoos on you. You got all these Christian-like tattoos. I believe in a God. I believe that there is a God. There is some God. There's a higher being. That's it. So I'm like, cool, whatever. That's none of my business. But that did make me feel some type of way because one day I told him, hey, make sure you pray before your food. And he was just like, oh, like, dang, you always want to make somebody feel bad. I was like, just pray. And he was like, I don't even want to eat no more. Like, dang, you have to say something. I just knew something was off about him. So you know what I did? I went through that phone. And when I went through that phone.
Now, but before she get to this whole lioness part, I'll feel some type of way too if my wife's up here trying to force me to pray. Like, man, I don't have to pray. Just eat. Shoot. If that's what you want, to do, God, go ahead. Sure, I ain't gonna do it. Sure. Wow. Like for what? Like for what? Sure. That's where it like that. That's kind of weird to me too, right? Like, if it's your own food that you literally took the time out to prepare, right? Why the hell are you praying for it? You don't trust your own judgment about cooking food? Even if it feels like your significant other, right, who's cooking the food. You don't trust their judgment, how the way they cook the food. All right, let's go and pray on the food. Lord Jesus, thank you for this food that we're about to receive. Nurse our body. Like, God dang. Like, what the hell?
So you know what I did? I went through that phone. And when I went through that phone, I found everything out about that man. He been lying to me since he met me. Since he DM'd me, that man been lying about his whole identity, child. His whole identity, y'all. Oh!
All right, so she got a lot going on, and let's hear part 5.
Part 5 of who the fuck did I move in with? Once I found out he didn't have no insurance on his Hellcat, and once I found out that he showed that officer a fake insurance card, it just threw me off a little bit. But it made me start thinking, how did he pull up on me in a red, brand new 2023 Corvette if he ain't got no insurance on his Hellcat? And he needed a co-signer on the Hellcat. So how did you end up getting a C8? It's not making sense to me. And ain't nothing wrong with no co-signer, baby. This mine. My mama, thank you very much. She is my co-signer. Let's just get that together. But me being a woman, I don't want my man to go to jail. So I'm like, look, you drive my car, I'll drive
But me
your
being
car.
a woman.
I get pulled over in your car. When they run the tags, I got a license. I got insurance. I got all of that, right? So now he's driving my car and I'm driving his. But his wasn't starting sometimes. Like I had to
That ain't what it is. She wanted to drive that dude car so she could straight stunt on that dude car.
put the gas pedal on 3 times, damn near close my eyes, turn around 3 times for the shit to start. So I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna be driving your car and it won't start. Like, it's already loud as hell. And he's like, bro, it just need an oil change. So me, I'm like, let me make sure I take care of my man. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, let me schedule him an oil change. So I scheduled him an oil change at the dealership. And when I get to the dealership, they telling me it's more than an oil change. So I'm like, you know what? It's cool. Whatever it is, I don't care how much it costs. I got it. It's your birthday gift. Your birthday coming up. I will take care of your car. But when we went to the dealership and then they diagnosed his car, he said, oh, I already got a diagnosis. I already know what's wrong with the car. And he gave them a slip that he got from the previous dealership. So now I'm thinking, you told me it was just an oil change, but you knew your car been messed up for a long, long time. But hey, ain't nothing wrong with a messed up car. It's just the lies he was telling. I was just kept catching him like, why are you lying about little stuff? So whatever. They come up with how much everything gonna be. Just know it was over a rack. I ain't even gonna put too much numbers in here, but it was over a rack and I didn't care about swiping my card. So once we go back to our normal lives, I'm like, I wanna go do something. I don't wanna sit in the house. Like, not that I wanna be outside, but he quick to be like, oh, you wanna be outside? Then go be outside. I just wanted to go out the house because he just wanted to sit in the house and play the game. It was just boring. Like, dude, this not the life you said you were gonna give me.
She belongs to the streets.
Whenever a woman say that she need to get out and she need to go outside, that's exactly what she means.
She belongs to the streets.
And then also she said this is not the life that you said you was going to give me. This only solidified my argument about women. Women are conditional. They're conditional and they look for provision, period. If you don't give them what they want, then guess what? They're going to leave.
He like, man, look, if you want to go out, go ahead. Put my card on your phone. You ain't got to ask me for nothing. If you want anything, just use my card. So he puts his card on my Apple Pay. I never used his card on my Apple Pay. And then one time I had went to go out to eat, and I was like, dang, I just spent like $100 on my food. He was like, why you ain't use my card? So I tell him, I don't want to use your card because I don't know what you got on your card. Like, I don't want to just, I'm not no gold digger. I'm not nobody who want to spend up nobody money. So I'm not finna use your card if I don't know what you got on there. He was like, oh, so you calling me broke? You trying to say I ain't got no money? I was like, relax. I just said I didn't want to use your card because I'm being generous. I don't know what's on there. And I started seeing little signs that he didn't want to spend no money when I'm like, we need to go shopping for the house. Like, he brought his furniture from his storage, but it was other stuff that we needed for the house. And I'm like, can we go shopping? Because when he was in Florida, you know, when a girl got a house, she get to go on furniture shopping, decorating shopping. But I started to try to go buy furniture, and he was mad. Why are you spending money without me? And I want to help you, but you want to be so independent and do everything on your own. My mom even got involved, and she was like, Kia just excited about the house. She just want to go shopping with her mom. Let her go shopping with her mom, and then, you know, when you get here, y'all could do the rest of the shopping. He's like, but dang, she just spending too much money. Seeming so concerned about how I'm spending my own money, right? That right there.
See, on the cool, though, most men do not care about going furniture shopping unless we're doing it for ourselves. But even when we like living by ourselves, we don't make a huge deal about going furniture shopping. Ladies, those of y'all who was in the dating market, right, and your man was single and he was living by himself, right, I guarantee you that if he either pulled up either at his house or his apartment, I guarantee that his house or apartment was basic as hell. And that's how the way we are as men, because we don't look for all this old fancy stuff to be in the house to make the house a home and stuff. As long as we have the bare necessities that we need, we don't care. We don't care about that. Hell, we don't care. The furniture don't even have to match. We wouldn't even care about that. As long as there's some furniture there. The pots don't even have to match. As long as there's a pot there for us to cook. You know what I'm saying? None of that don't even matter to us. As long as it's basic stuff that we need, bare necessity that we need. But women care about all that. They care about all the interior design. They care if it's furniture through Ashley's or Kia and all the stuff there. They care about that stuff. You know what I'm saying? They care about if it's luxury or not, but we don't. We don't. But this dude here, I don't know. Yeah, that's what these beta dudes be doing on the cool, though. They be caring about their beta stuff.
Beta!
Was a sign of control. That wasn't, oh, he's trying to spoil you, he's trying to make sure he helped you. No, it was a sign of control. He didn't want me to spend my own money because he knew I had it. But when he moved in, this man ain't put no money into the house. Zero, nada, no money in the house. He did send me like, I don't remember how much he sent me. Like $200, because I was like, if you want to help so bad, just send me the money through Apple Pay. So he did send me that, no cap. But once we moved in, I'm like, are we gonna put something in there? He was like, we just moved in here. Why are you trying to spend so much money? I'm like, bro, like, I was trying to fill the house up with furniture, but you wouldn't let me. But now that I'm asking you for it, you're getting mad at me. Child, when I went through that phone, because trust me, stuff just wasn't adding up. It didn't seem right. Actually, this is why I really went through his phone. One night, he was helping me take out my hair, y'all. And, you know, we real close. And I seen him hurry up and delete a message real fast. And I didn't, I ain't like tell him I seen it. I just waited till he went to the kitchen, picked up his phone, went to his recently deleted, and recorded it real fast. Like, you couldn't tell me nothing. You know how fast I recorded that recently deleted screenshot? Baby, he couldn't tell me nothing. Now, I would add the receipts of what he deleted, but I don't want to put baby mama personal business out. But he deleted the thread of his baby mama. So when I confronted him about it, he was just lying through his teeth. And since
Hey, Sour Patch, that's how I know without a shadow of doubt that you don't know how the way men think. That's how I know. That's how I know without a shadow of doubt you don't know how men think at all. You know what I'm saying? Once again, let's recap. Let's recap. Prior before you came in on Sour Patch on, I was making the statement that women are hypergamous, meaning that they're looking for provisional. As long as a woman could see that this man had these certain things that women looking for, they don't care. They're going to see over the illusion. All right? So, with that being said, this dude was showing his house off and stuff, right, to her, or wherever he was living at, right? Wherever he was living at, he didn't even have a lot of furniture there, but she was impressed about it. He only had the bare essentials there at the place of his residence. And she didn't care about it. She was cool with it. And that's how a lot of women are, is that as long as they feel like that man has done something, in their mind, they thinking that, well, if he produced this resort for himself, obviously he's going to produce the same type of resort for me. That's how the way women think. All right? So that's why, man, we don't go through all that extra stuff to make our house or apartment look good. Then here's another part that I'm going to add on to that. If you were to add too much stuff, right, guess what the women are going to call us? They're going to say that dude is a player. They're going to say that dude is a cheater. He got multiple girls or hoes or whatever and all the stuff there. You know what I'm saying? Because he got all this stuff. Sam Line. Why do men want fast cars and clothes then? Because they're not doing it to impress a woman. No. They are doing it to impress themselves because that is something that they want to do. Try and put you on game. That's something that they want to do. Now, do we have simps out there that will flex on the stuff that they got? Absolutely. We have simps out there that will do some stuff like that. But we're talking about actual men. Actual real man, when he's about his purpose in his business, he do that sort of stuff for himself. He don't do that to impress a woman because he don't care about that, because he know that what he got is going to automatically going to impress that woman anyway. It don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Even in this situation, old boy Buddy just had the bare necessity, and she fell in love with this dude over the bare necessities. That's how women are with men. Long as he had that bare necessity, it don't matter how his place look. It don't matter how his apartment look. Long as he had that bare necessity to just provide for, then it don't matter. It don't matter at all. I'm just saying. But let's get to the content.
See, he started deleting stuff. I'm like, oh, I can't wait to go through this man's phone. Y'all, don't go through no man's phone unless you really feel like something going on. Because I should have been went through his phone. I would have figured out everything he was lying.
I agree. Go true.
I'm going through his phone, and I see a thread with his, not his record label, because remember he said he had a record deal? He been dropped from that record deal. And there's nothing wrong with that, but he made it seem like when he first met me, he was still with Sony. You're not with Sony no more. But then later on, he told me he was independent. So it was the lies he forgot he was telling me. But I was just, keeping up. You know what I'm saying? I'm just putting it in the bag. He's literally finessing his record label or a marketing promo label. I don't know what it is. It's not a record label, but he's finessing whoever is investing in him for promo and marketing. He's finessing them, literally scamming them. And I should have known that when he was trying to get my brother to help him. He was like, you can work with me. We could finesse. Like, you can work with me. We could finesse it. I could just tell them.
Yep, Sour Patch, I agree with you on that. Don't no woman want a man that don't got nothing. Facts. I agree with you. That's why I said again, long as that dude has the bare minimal success, the bare minimal things and stuff, right? She is going to go for that dude automatically because women are hypergamous in nature. It don't matter. This dude could present a goddamn cave to her and show that the cave got the bare minimal necessities for her and she'll live in that damn cave with that dude. No lie. Long as she feel that she's being provided for, and another condition is that she have to feel safe and protected. If she feels safe and protected in that cave and stuff, right, with that dude and this bare minimal, guess what? She's gonna be with that dude. Period. That is how the way women are.
You my producer, you my engineer, and we could finesse them for like $5,000. I should I'm like, how would you finesse a record label? It just didn't make sense because I don't know nothing about the music industry. But in the messages, he was saying, dude, I gotta shoot like 5 videos. I need the 5K. Like, mind you, he ain't shoot not one video or made not one song or dropped anything since he made First 48. So when I'm reading this, he like, I done shot 5 videos. Either I was going to shoot 5 videos or I shot 5 videos. I need the money for it. I got to pay the videographers. So they like, all right, bro. But it was around the time rent was due, y'all. So it's making sense. He didn't have it. He didn't have it like he said he had it. But he was finessing his record label to pay for the rent. Yes, he was. That is the truth. Because he loved to say, well, how was the rent getting paid? Because you was finessing them people saying that you was making videos, you had interviews, you had to get outfits for your everything. You was just saying you did all that, but you ain't do nothing but stay in that room and play the game. But they sent you that money, though. Then the next time run around for when rent is due, he told them people that I guess he had to go meet them in person because he never met them in person, but they need to pay for his plane ticket. They need to pay for his Uber, his hotel, but him and his girl going. So that way they paying for 2 people. We never went to LA like he said we was going to LA. You know how many times he said we was going to LA and we never went to LA, child?
Good.
He used the money that the record label sent him.
Good. God did you a favor because you need to go to no goddamn LA anyway. LA is trash. No pun intended. I ain't talking about the fires, but literally LA is trash. LA is like the worst city you could ever live in, to be quite honest. You know what I'm saying? LA is like the worst city. LA is so expensive. Everything's high as hell in LA. Matter of fact, everything high as hell in California, period. So that whole entire state is trash. LA, California, and all that stuff there. If we were to do a comparison with California, then with Texas, man, I'll say LA is worse than Texas. There, you put Texas in second place if that's what you want to do. But LA is absolutely trash, man.
To pay rent.
or California.
I mean, look, there's one man that's gonna make it happen. If he gonna make it, he gonna fake it till he make it. I'm gonna be honest about that. But that's how I knew. Wait a minute, he not having like he say he having. So I gotta do a little bit more digging. The light stopped hitting me. I had to move directions, baby. I need y'all to see me. But anyways, while I am going through that phone, I also see that he is asking his friend, his little dealer friend, for 10 of those white little circle things while he here in Atlanta. He's saying he's gonna go.
So she had that much time to go through his phone and look at multiple text messages before screenshotting it and running away. That don't sound right to me, but I'll continue, black woman.
To his homeboy house in Atlanta. But instead, he's going to go pick up those little white circle things. So the whole time he been living at my spot, he been popping them. And I never seen him. I never seen him do it. So I never even thought nothing of it until I finally approached him and I confronted him about it. Because one day we went back to Florida, and when we went back to Florida, it was because he was doing some type of interview, y'all. He was doing some freestyle, creeping through the streets freestyle. And on the way there, he also caught a little attitude with me because of some food. I didn't want food, and I made him order some food on the phone, but then I made him cancel it, so he got real heated with me. That's another sign I seen of anger. I'm like, why did you get so mad over that? So he was like, don't worry about it. I'm gonna give you your car. I'm gonna go ahead and go get my other car, my C8. I said, what other car you got? He was like, my C8. I'm like, okay, so he mad at me, about to leave me stranded in Florida and go pick up his C8 because, you know, Hellcat back in Georgia. We talked it out, and then later on, he goes and I'm talking about we go to this neighborhood, and it ain't the interview. And he's about to be late to the interview, right? But I'm like, where we going? He said he got to go pick up some keys real quick. He got to go pick up some money. Man, I'm looking through that phone. Come to find out, he went to go pick up some more of them little circle things. So Nacho went to go do a little deal in my car. And then you told me you was picking up some keys and some money. Nacho went to go do a little deal, and when I guess confronted you about it. Ew, is it a filter on me? The fuck? So when I confronted him about his phone
okay.
stuff, y'all, this man was going. I'm talking about, he was like, what? Do I do drugs? Do I have a problem? This is the narcissistic manipulation stuff. Let me post the screenshots of what he said once I confronted him. Like, hey, something not right, something don't seem off. I just want to know, because he didn't know I went through that phone. I just want to know, do you have a problem? I want y'all to read by yourself. Pause. No,
I ain't reading nothing.
It's very important information.
I'm not reading.
It's manipulation 101.
I'm not reading that crap. I ain't reading none of that crap. If y'all want to go back and pause this live and read it, by all means you can. I'm not going to do that stupid crap at all, period. So this is part 6, y'all. And goddamn, she to change her hair, and she looking retarded as hell as well too, man. Oh man. All right. So let's get it, man. Yeah, she is. She knows as hell, man. Like I don't get it. I don't understand it, man. I don't get it. I don't understand it. Why she's doing all this extra stuff, and it sounds like stuff that she's saying is not the full truth. It is her truth about it. All kind of weird stuff. You know what I mean? So let's continue.
Part 6 of who the fuck did I move in with? We're gonna have to backtrack from the story real quick, because this man just made a diss track about me, and this shit is hard. One thing you can't
let's hear the diss track
is that he is talented and he is a lyricist. I think that's the word, lyricist. Anyway, this man can write and he hard at what he do. Listen to this diss track. Ciao.
I was gonna keep it quiet and not say shit, but bitch, you picked the right nigga to play with. Running to the net, telling lies on some lame shit. God, I wish I never got involved with this lame bitch. You speaking on the business, you speaking on my baby mama, and everybody laughing at me cause they love the drama. And I should've fucked your friend, but I ain't even wanna, cause that
damn.
Like a 2005.
That was a bar.
Damn.
Soon as you get mad, I already knew what you was gonna do. TikTok, Instagram, you trying to embarrass me. Bitch, I don't even want you at my funeral when they bury me.
That shit is a bar.
All them videos, you scared me. I've been through the worst, that pussy shit don't put no fear in me. Money is the rule of all evil, for real. Trying to fuck my image up, cause I ain't pay your bills. I don't wanna hurt your feelings, I had love for you, for real. Now I'm wishing that I never even fuck with you, for real.
Hey, hey. She's so happy, bro, that she ready to marry this dude now. She is definitely ready to marry this dude. She like, man, this dude put out a diss track on me, and I am so ready to marry this dude. I am so in love with him, man. My little cootie cat is just tingling. Now, he is so fine to me now. Like, goddamn. Hey, yo, he did a diss track on her, and she is happy as hell about this. Like, damn, what the hell?
That's bullshit.
She fine as fuck, but she's a huge letdown too. What the hell? Normally you be mad when somebody do a diss track or you. She was excited. She was happy. I'll tell you, she's ready to marry this dude for real. I ain't lie. She was so married. She ready to marry this dude.
Bro, D, they need to sign you, and you need to go up, because when I tell you, you know how to rap, my boy, you are talented. Now I feel a little bit bad, because I know when you really hurt, you go to the studio, because you ain't been going to the studio since me and you been together. I always wondered, like, why you don't rap no more? Why you ain't in the booth? Like, I thought we was going to have this, like, you know, rapper tour life, because that's what you said to me. But, like, all you do is play the game and eat McDonald's. But if this what it took for you to get back in that booth, baby, oh, I'm still gonna listen to your music, because you are one talented guy. I know that. Anyways, what?
Now, Lionel made an important point. It is very true, because she's hypergamous, man. Now, in her mind, she's not thinking about his talent. She's not thinking about his character. She is thinking about goddamn money. That's what she's thinking about. She's thinking about that money. She like, damn, this dude, if this dude would stay in this booth, man, we would be millionaires. That's what she's thinking about. That's what she's thinking about. So I wouldn't be a bit surprised if she was purposely trying to make this dude pissed off and angry so he'd do this angry rap on her again. Hell, I wouldn't be a bit surprised that when this dude did this diss track, I would be a bit surprised if she went over there and go ahead and smash this dude right then and there. I wouldn't be surprised. Wow, the track is playing. They smashing each other while the track is playing.
She belongs to the streets.
Like the song you made about me before that. Let's play that one.
Now she playing his old track too.
She belongs to the streets.
Let's play it. Talk your shit, D. Let it all out, baby.
Bro, look at her. Look at her, y'all. She just up here listening to the music, and she does. This is turning me on. God damn. Damn. Wow. She's up here imagining that she literally stroking this dude. Hey, Gertrude, you and Katie has said this, right? Well, preferably Katie has said this, but we was on that panel. Katie has said, yeah, it's something about them whore dudes, man. They be turning us the hell on. And we can see it in real time. We can see it in real time right now. Look at her.
D, I'm sorry, baby. No, I'm just playing. For real, let's get back into this story because, baby, that song ain't stopping nothing.
Now she said up here said, I'm sorry, baby. She said up here to digress her whole entire video because of this dude. Damn. Man, just like what Kevin Samuel say, we can't make this shit up at all, man. We cannot make this up at all, man. We can't, man. Damn. This is...
But the fact that shit was hard. So after I had confronted him about if he was a little white circle thing addict, you know what I'm saying? He really came at me like, bro, are you serious? You ain't never seen me do that. Why would you accuse me of that? Are you crazy? You just listening to my baby mama. Like, you just listening to what people say. I was like, no, you actually put it in your songs. I was watching your interviews and you actually said you did it in your interviews. But when I asked you about it, you was like, nah, it was only for music. You ain't never really did nothing like that, right? So after we spent literally like 45 minutes going back and forth about how he didn't take no type of little circle white things, he finally admitted to it because I was ready to leave him. You know, when you be like right there ready to leave somebody, they finally kind of tell the truth, but like half the truth just to make you feel good. Narcissistic manipulation shit. He was like, yes.
Why you keep mentioning that?
Yes, when I had went to go pick up them keys and that money.
Now, on the cool though, why she keep mentioning about mental disorders? So far, I haven't heard anything he did that was narcissism at all, period. I haven't heard nothing he did to her that's narcissistic. To be quite honest, it's kind of her. It's kind of her. Because she's the one who's tolerated. Now, we could go through all this thing that old buddy is a simp and he's a Pookie and all this stuff. Yeah, we're granting him that. Yes, that's what he is. But he's not a toxic simp for us, what I'm hearing. Unless I'm hearing it wrong. But he's not a toxic simp. He's not a toxic Pookie. This sounds like she is the PooKesha in this situation, to be honest. It's like she is the one who is toxic in this situation. But
didn't really pick up no keys and no money. I had picked up some circle white things. And I said, where are they? Because I had confronted him literally like a week later. Because you had picked up 13 of them. And, or maybe 10, I don't know. He gave him $130. So maybe they was $13 a piece. I don't know. Either way it go, I know he Apple paid that man $130. And then he was like, I took them all already. I was like, dang, already? He was like, yes, I take 2 a day. Okay, cool. I'm off the problem. I'm off it because he just admitted to it. I said, don't do that around me. I don't want to be with no person like that. I'm not trying to judge people with their problems and their addictions and stuff. But me personally, I just don't want to be with a man that has that type of problem. I feel like I deserve better, you know?
Did you leave him?
After that happened, it all went downhill because I was still trying to stay with him, but I knew it was more lies to uncover. And
man, just like what the late great Kevin Samuel say, you can't make this shit up at all. She literally said that she can't be with a dude who does that, right? But she still stayed with this dude because she felt like that it's more lies to be uncovered. See, this is a whole damn soap opera to this girl now, man. This is drama for this girl now. This what it is. This what it is now.
Really didn't want to pay for the house by myself. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. And that bar and that song about I'm mad because you won't pay my bills. I'm mad you won't pay my bills because you said you was gonna pay my bills. That's what I'm mad. I'm not mad that you ain't doing it, baby. You know I got it.
Look at her. She just went back to calling him baby and everything. What I really meant to say is that, you know, I'm going to take care of you, baby, but you just need to do the stuff that I want you to do, baby.
I didn't sign up to do this on my own. So I feel like you should own up to what you said you was going to do. Like, be a man of your word and do what you said you was going to do. That's the only reason why I came on this app, because you start trying to control me. You was dangling money in my face to still stay around. It was like you knew I didn't want to be with you, but it was like, I'll pay your bills. I'll do this and that for you. I would never leave you stranded. I will always make sure bills is paid because that's what I said I was gonna do. But then turn around and be like, who you sleeping with? Who you laying with? Who that dude you talking to? Why are you with another dude? Why is it so many men? All this stuff, like, is it gonna be a man at my house if I'm gonna be paying the bills? I ain't paying the bills for another man to stay there. That's cool and all, but I knew that was your manipulation of still trying to hold me. You know what I'm saying? But while we're at it, since I'm not continuing the story for real on this part 6, I want to address a couple of things. So I heard your brother was talking about me on Facebook. Is this the same brother you told me that stole from you? I just want to know before I clock him, because I know you got a whole bunch of them. I just want to know, is this the brother that you was talking about? Huh? I also heard your mama was on Facebook talking about me. I never met her a day in my life. You know why? What did you tell me? What did you tell me? Do you remember what you told me why you didn't want me to meet your mom? Huh? And Mom Dukes, if you even think to talk about me, not knowing who I am, I don't have no boundaries. I know everything about you too, baby. You know your son. You know your son gonna tell it. So don't come for me, baby, unless I send.
So in other words, Buddy set up her pillow talking like I ain't nothing, bro. Like, goddamn.
For you, because I'm going to clock you. Know that. And then you try to put in your song that I'm talking about your baby mama. Do you want me to post all the screenshots of you talking about your baby mama? You talked about your baby mama the whole relationship. You in love with that woman. At first, it was I didn't know who she was, but you know, true colors ended up showing throughout our relationship. You started off by saying you didn't even know nothing about her. It really was like a one-night stand type of thing, and then boom, baby happened. But then to come
Man, that sounds familiar.
I'm over here finding pictures in my house of you and your baby mama, along with that Narcan spray. You know what I'm talking about. Let's clock it. I know you didn't know I was capable of coming to the end.
What the hell is this clock it thing mean? What is that? Is that a young people term? Let's clock it. What does that mean, man? You're clocking in for a shift or what is that?
And really putting it all out there. But at the same time, I don't feel bad. Because if you go low, I go to hell. And I know that's not the right thing to do. You want to talk about my Christianity. You want to talk about me being a godly woman.
Hey, did I not just talk about this earlier about Michelle Obama, where now this modern generation of women encouraging each other to go lower? If I go low, we're going to go even lower.
Let's talk about all the times you told me I was the reason you got closer to God. I was the reason that stuff started changing for the better for you. I'm the reason that life got good. You left everything in Florida because there was nothing for you. You didn't care about Mom Dukes. You didn't care about Pops. You didn't care about your brothers. You didn't care about them drama-fied friends, them homeboys that ain't got nothing going for them. The ones who always, you know, don't sit on this app and then go try to make a diss track about me when I have all the ammunition. Don't do that. Cause I really be playing it cool. Think about what you do before you post it. Cause last night you posted on your Snapchat. You tried to be funny cause somebody called me broke. And you tried to repost it. You called me out my name too. Know that. Know I'm gonna get you back for that. Know I'm gonna add in an extra screenshot for that one. I only decided to come to the internet because I felt like I wasn't being heard. I felt like you was trying to control me, and then you walked away from me and left me with all the bills. I felt like, okay, bet. Since I'm gonna have to pay all the bills, I might as well tell my story. Because what am I getting out of not telling my story? No.
Listen to what she just said, y'all. He had left her to pay all the bills. And her response to that was, since I'm doing it all anyway now, I might as well go and tell my story, because originally, guess what was happening? He was paying the bills. The reason why he was paying the bill is because of what, class? She's hypergamous. Long as he was providing for her the things that she wanted, it didn't matter. It didn't matter.
Nothing but a whole bunch of bills. But anyway, child, Mama Bear, please don't try to come to the rescue for your son. I know that's your little cub, your little ninja turtle. I understand that. But we rode past your house, I don't know, like 10 times on Quail Lane, your mama house, his grandma house, and he didn't even come speak to you. He didn't even want to see you. We came all the way from Atlanta to Florida, and he didn't even want to see you. So, like, you coming to rescue for your son, but I know everything. The BBL, I know about it. I know it ain't a secret. But didn't he buy you that? Didn't he buy you a house? Didn't he buy you that car? Relax, Mom.
All right, we're doing good. Part, whatever part we on, shit, 7. And she got a different hairstyle, all right?
Part 7 of Who the Fuck Did I Move In With?
Oh, he got another diss track, by the way, y'all. Buddy got another diss track. So let's hear this diss track so she could go ahead and get turned on again by it.
Part 7 of Who the Fuck Did I Move In With?
And you saying that I fell off right, but I accomplished more than you did in your whole damn life. I got a plaque, I went gold, I made money, I run shows, I bought cars, I bought clothes, I bought houses, I bought hoes, bitch.
Okay. That
Salute to the lady, Attack. Salute, worker. I know who you are. I see you over there at Gas Mask House. I appreciate you subbing up and pulling up in the lounge. Appreciate you a whole lot. Thank you. Appreciate you. And shout out to everybody who's standing up this late on watching this this show. Right now, we are reviewing a current TikToker. She's doing a series. The name of this series is called Who the Fuck Did I Move In With? All right, and we're currently on part 7. All right, so let's go ahead and get to work.
that's what did it for me right there. Cause I didn't really listen to the whole thing. I just listened to the first part. It was hype. But then when you started saying all the stuff that you have and how you accomplished way more than me in your entire life, and it started making me think, wait a minute, hold on, what's going on here? I'm gonna get back to that at the end of this video. Let me finish my story real quick though. Once he told me he was gonna stop that little circle white thing, he didn't need it. He just did it for fun. He was bored or whatever. He started to kind of manipulate me into saying, well, I don't understand why you even care. It's not affecting you. You ain't never seen me take one. I ain't never acted different on one. You don't even know when I am on one, right? He started the manipulation thing about, well, you drink. I don't say nothing when you drink. It'd be worse. There's so many people out here that's doing like 30 of them a day. Like, I only do 2 and da-da-da-da, right? Like, he started to make it a little problem. When I looked at it as, first of all, actually, when I first met you, do you do those things? And you told me no, that you only said that for music. It's a music thing. So that right there is just manipulation. But, you know, we passed the little white circle thing. He starts telling me, you know what? I'm not lying to you no more. That was the only thing I ever lied to you about. I promise you, I've been truthful from the beginning. And a part of me was like, this man's still lying in my face, because I know something was off with the card. I know something was off with the house, with the dog, with the cars. Like, I knew stuff was off. So the fact that he sat there in my face and told me that's the only thing I ever lied to you about, whatever, I'm going to uncover them while we continue our relationship. That's a red flag. See, God revealed to me a lot of red flags and I kept ignoring them. But see, what God gonna do is continue to put them in your face. Because if this person is not for you in his plan, he's gonna make sure he continues to show you that the...
Now, that part right there is absolutely bullshit.
That's bullshit.
I don't believe in that at all, period. I don't believe that God will constantly test you over and over again in a situation until you get it right. Because how the way that sound like to me is that God is taking away free will from you. To me, I think that is a very false ideology that Christians had implanted on a lot of people's lives. You know what I'm saying? Thinking that God does things like that. But I don't believe that God does silly stuff like that, period. Well, I'm going to keep on testing you, my child, until you get it right. Because I want you to do things that I want you to do, my child. No, ma'am.
That's bullshit.
I believe that we do things circumstantial, you know what I'm saying? Meaning that we do things by choice. And you could continue to do this thing because you made a choice to do it. It don't have nothing to do with the devil. It don't have nothing to do that you're going through this great test or revelation, anything like that. It is that you're human and you're just doing things because you're choosing to do it. Now, it's possible that things could rehash itself over and over again. It's very possible. But that's because of the type of one character that you're choosing to be with, or the type of one energy or the circumstance that you choose to be in. Like, say for example, a person who is wealthy, right? when they're wealthy, they're going to automatically do things that wealthy people do. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be around with wealthy people. They're going to live in wealthy neighborhoods. They're going to be frugal with their spending, all different things like that, right? But however, a person who lives poor, right, they're going to do things that poor people do. You know what I'm saying? They're going to live in a poor neighborhood. They're going to associate themselves with poor friends and also be in poor relationships as well, too. Because they're choosing to do that. So, yeah, that whole God test thing, nope.
Man, it's not for you. Because he showed me in the beginning when he told me he was 24. He showed me in the beginning when he lied to me about his age. Like, if you lie to me about your age and you lie to me about your name, I should have never even dealt with you. I should have never dealt with you when I had a standard and principles about I didn't want to deal with a baby mama drama. But that's on me. This is why I'm dealing with what I'm dealing with right now. Then I sat and I was just thinking, I was about to drop the screenshots, right, of how he talked down on his BM and just a lot of stuff that would have affected other people's lives. And I thought, like, I didn't want to do that because at the end of the day, he still has a child and I don't want her to grow up, like, you know, spiteful of him because of the way he was. I wish I never, you know, all the stuff that he was saying about old girl. I'm not going to do that because they still have a life to live, right? After going through that phone, I seen that I'm gonna just keep it brief because I was gonna go into detail, but I don't want to assassinate this main character. I guess I already did. I guess I already put out so much information that it made him look. It showed his true colors, but God gonna reveal that to other people. If anybody else want to deal with him, his family, his friends, any relationships.
No. We're not gonna do that. This dude already showed you his own character a long time ago. He actually showed you his character in the very beginning, but once again, since women are hypergamous in nature, they don't look at a man's character. They don't. They look at what a man could provide for them, period. That's why women be going for all these different type of dudes, these Pookie type of dudes, these Ray Ray type of dudes, these dudes who are toxic, these dudes who are narcissistic, have behavior issues, all kinds of stuff, because they don't go for the character. They don't look for the character. They don't even vet out the character. The one thing they vet out is what that dude is going to provide for them, period. That's what they look for. That's what they look for. And they end up on going for these dudes and stuff, right? And falling for what he gives them instead of falling for who he is. Here's the crazy part about it is that after when it's all said and done, right, after they done got used and abused and stuff like that, that's when they finally have a epiphany moment, right? They have this epiphany moment like, girl, do you know that this whole entire time I've been looking for the wrong dude, right? I've been searching for the wrong thing. All of them say this. Every last one of them say this. I've been searching for the wrong thing, so I want to change. And guess what? They go through this transformation, right? After they have this revelation, they go through a transformation. That's when they go through this transformation that they want to find the right dude because of the character, because this is a new provision. The new provision is that they actually want to find a dude with this character that they're looking for, right? And so guess what? They start transforming themselves to match up to what they're looking for, what they desire. Because once again, women are hypergamous. This is what they do. So they literally go through a transformation. That's why you hear these stories where these women, they slept here being thoughts at 304s throughout the whole entire time, right? That when they finally trying to look for that dude that they actually want for the character, right? Guess what? They end up shutting their coochie down, saying that they're now celibate, even though they already slain their coochie all over the streets.
She belongs to the streets.
I'm just keeping it real. I'm just keeping it real for what it is. After they just slain their coochie all over the streets and stuff, right? Now all of a sudden they want to be celibate. I'm being celibate for the right one. Why do they say that? Why do they say I'm being celibate for the right one? Why do they say that? I'm glad you asked. For the simple fact, because they know now, they know now that in order for them to qualify for this type of person that they want, which is this dude with character and all this stuff there, they have to present themselves in a way to qualify. They do. So they present themselves in a way as It's weird. It's almost as though it's that they end up reverting. It's almost as though as they are trying to make themselves become virgins again, if that makes any sense. But in a mental part. They literally try to revert and become virgins again. Because remember what I said earlier about arranged marriages and stuff, right? The women in these arranged marriages and stuff, right? They're virgins because they know that their body is the number one thing they could give away because every man is looking to procreate, right? And so they try to reinvert and reinvent themselves as their virgins all over again, which that's not true. Because their value has already went down. That's the reason why a lot of men say this, like, hey, your value is diminishing. We don't want to talk to you. This is the reason why most dudes, especially dudes like in my age and, older, would tell younger dudes, like, hey, do not date a woman with children. Don't date no baby mama because her value has diminished a whole lot. You need to find your single woman. And that's why we tell them that all the time, because we understand the concept. We understand the mindset of what they're trying to do. But let's continue.
God gonna show them what they need to if he don't change himself. I can't change him. I don't know why me putting this out was making me feel better. I guess it was because I wanted to tell my side of the story and I wanted to kind of put out all the red flags that I ignored and missed, thinking that I was gonna help the next person. But really, he still got a life to live, and I'm not trying to be the one to destroy it. My whole goal wasn't to ruin your life. Even though you left me with all these bills when you told me that you would never do nothing like that, it's okay because you don't stop my motion.
Damn it, Gertrude, you must have some Hennessy tonight, because Gertrude up in the chat is horny tripping tonight. Gertrude in the chat horny tripping tonight for real. God damn, Gertrude. Damn.
God gonna make sure I have a way to pay for these bills. I'm good. He been blessed me multiple 10 times because he knew that I was gonna end up in a situation like this, and I didn't think about that before. I always wondered how I was able to quit my full-time job and go full-time content creation, and then I just started getting all these brand deals, all these opportunities to be an actress, to work with A&P, to be like on top. I've always had those opportunities, and it's because God knew I was going to end up in this situation. So the fact that he's still giving me abundance and I'm using my platform that he gave me to kind of put down another person, that's not who I am. So I'm gonna wrap this part 7 up with a couple of points to clear a couple of things up, but I'm not gonna post no screenshots because the screenshots will end him. After going through his phone, the cars were rented, was not his. I remember one day he told my brother, I got my cars wrapped, because my brother was watching him and was like, yo, you just had a blue C8. He was like, yeah, I got it wrapped. So it's like,
you're right, Lionel. She got pretty privileges.
That's just insane. He lied about the house. Man, your friend helped you with a place to stay for the time being of when you got kicked out. I don't know if you got kicked out or not. I don't have no proof of that. But baby mama tell me you got kicked out of the last house that you was in because you used the fake name. But the fact that you had a homeboy that let you stay in his house until you found a new place to stay, but you down talked him as if that was an annoying friend that wouldn't leave your house, like, that's wrong. You're dead as wrong. This man even went to the extent to put that man on the phone to tell me that was his house. Like, you can ask him right now. He'll even tell you that this is my house. So the fact that you got your friend to even lie for you just tells me more how much you're willing to go and how far you're willing to go to manipulate me. But this is how God works. In the mix of your friend lying for you, he said, I stay by myself. The only people that stay with me is me and my dog. I'm like, hold on. This is what the friend is telling me on the phone, that it's just me and my dog here. So I'm like, oh, okay. So in the mix of you lying to me, you just revealed the truth to me. So that dog that he said was his since it was a baby is really your dog. So that's why I said God just works in mysterious ways, and I'm not really trying to assassinate this man's character, but I just want to end this by saying everything that this man has told me from the beginning has been a lie. And while I'm trying to work on my relationship with God and become more of a woman of God, because I know there are things that Even this series, I know it was my truth, and I know in my heart that I wanted to get the truth out, but I also knew what it could do to him. And that's wrong for me, because I'm not trying to assassinate this man's character. This man went on Snapchat and told stories of what happened to me about me being SA'd as a younger girl. Like, he went that far, and it just made me think I could keep going low, because when somebody go to low, I go to hell, and I don't need to do that. I was gonna keep going with all the parts. It was gonna be about 20 parts, but it's like, this man has already affected me a lot. It's not my job to tell y'all who he really is, because God is going to reveal that to anybody he deals with.
Hey, Gas Smash, you're not crazy, bro. You're not crazy at all. She got rubber bands in her goddamn mouth, bro. You're right. You're right. Now on the cool though, them the modern day braces that they got out now. Gas mask. You know they used to have the old brackets where it's like metal. These the modern day ones. These are modern day one, bro.
If he don't change himself. He is a kind person. Yes, when he's not off them little things, he is very, very nice. But he is a pathological liar. But let me just be 100% transparent here. I knew he was lying about a lot of stuff the whole time, and I still decided to still stay with him. That's something I gotta look in the mirror and I gotta deal with myself, because I seen the signs. I knew the red flags. It wasn't like I was just oblivious. I knew what was going on, and I still was trying to see the good in him. But it was so much chase mail coming to my house. It just accidentally got open. I don't know how it got open, but it was just open, you know what I'm saying? And it had so many lists. It was so many insufficient transactions. It was just like, wow, like this man is trying to pretend to be somebody he's not. And it was rubbing me the wrong way, because it's like, you don't have to lie to me about.
Hey, King had asked a very, very important question. He said, what would you do if this was your daughter, bro? What would I do? I'll do the same exact thing that her daddy did, which is cuss her the fuck out. First of all, shoot. I would. I absolutely would. She would have felt it all the way. She would have felt it all the way. All the way. I'll be like, man, what is going on? What is wrong with you? Why are you even dating this dude? You know good and damn well that me and your mom had taught you better than this. You know that. You know this. You know this. So why in the hell are you settled for low-hanging fruit? Why are you doing this? Well, Daddy, he was provided for me, just like how you provided for Mommy. I'm like, what the? So, have you ever seen in your life where I'm sitting up here struggling and doing all this stuff, you know what I'm saying, and doing all this weird stuff to your mom? You never seen that the day before your life. No, then why do you think it's okay for this dude to do this to you? That's exactly what I tell her. I'm like, no, you need to hey, you need to get rid of Buddy there. Because Buddy's not a good fit for your life. And you need to reevaluate your mentality as well, too, because we didn't teach you all this craziness. You didn't. So you need to fix knowing yourself, and you need to also fix these people that you're choosing to be around with, because there's something wrong with that, because we didn't teach you that at all. Last but not least, I will make her abundantly know how disappointed I am in her, because it is my whole duty as her father to make sure that the bare minimum is that she's going out and searching for a dude that's the bare minimum, at least have similarities to her father. Bare minimum. If your father is a good dude, he's a stand-up guy, he's a man, he's taking care of his household, he's doing what he need to do, and on top of that, he's loving and he's provide for, your mother, regardless if they're married, divorced, or if the single mom, whatever the case may be, and you see him doing that, then it is nothing wrong with her going and replicating that same type of dude as she go out and deal with what she's going to vetting. I'm just saying, that's why, men, it is important for us to be in the position that we're in right now for our daughters, because our daughters need to have some type of foundation to look for, so when they go out there, so they won't be dealing with these whole beta male simps out there. They'll have a concrete ideal that this is the type of man that I'm seeking, because My father is the same type of man. That is facts. That's facts. But if you're not on that level and you just this ain't shit nigga and doing all this weird stuff, then your daughter's gonna replicate that. She's gonna go out and find that same type of dude because you are her first love. Let's keep it real. You are her first love. You are your daughter's first love. And so if she's saying that, she's saying daddy does weird and doing all this weird stuff, guess what? She's going to replicate it. She's going to mimic that and go out and become an adult and look for that same type thing. So y'all need to be thinking about that, gentlemen. Why you getting yourself together?
Who you used to be is not who you are no more. Like, and I always supported him, like, with any and everything that he did. I was gonna post the screenshots of all the insufficient transactions.
Gas mask, you welcome, bro. You welcome for that. And just to answer that, bro. You don't necessarily have to reciprocate that to me, man. I don't require none of that. I know it's like it's content creators out there that you gave me a retro, I'm gonna do the same. You don't have to do that, bro. I'm good. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? We're good.
Gonna post a bank statement. I was gonna go
unless it's something you want to do, then that's different. But you don't have to feel like that you are obligated to do that. That's what I'm trying to say.
Low, but I'm not. I'm just gonna tell what I saw, and I'm gonna end it at that. To the mama, I'm gonna apologize to you because you raised him, so I knew that you would go to Facebook and call me out my name. I don't know you, never met you, but I'm a bitch, right? So I apologize for even trying to come at you.
Damn.
Because I don't know you. And for the brother, I don't know you either. But you went straight to Facebook talking about me. I didn't even mention you. But to me, it also made me think, oh, this is just what y'all do. This is y'all family. This is exactly what he said. Florida's so dramified. Quail Lane so dramified. It was just showing me exactly what he was saying. So I'm going to leave y'all out of it. But don't come for me if I don't send for you, child. But what the last straw for me was, because I know a lot of people keep asking me, what was the last straw? So I started getting opportunities to work with AMP, to work with actors and stuff, right? So I'm posting me doing skits with them and all. And he started sending me screenshots of people talking about me being a bop, being basically gonna be greased by an African dude. Like, it was like so many negative screenshots he was sending me. And he was like, look what everybody's saying about you, right? Come to find out, he made up those screenshots. He was texting himself, making up things, saying bad things about me, then sending it to me as if other people were saying this stuff. That is psycho. That's delusional. You're trying to hurt me and you're trying to harm me, but then you're trying to play like, who's saying this stuff about my girl? You made that about me. That is sick. Like, I could keep going and going and going, but I'm gonna end it off by saying this. You said you accomplished way more than I did in my entire life. Like cars, money, shoes, all that. But what do you have to show for what you used to do? For real. And what you mean by you bought hoes? I don't know what that means. I don't know nothing about that. Graduated high school, top 10% of my class. Got a full ride scholarship to a D1 college. Then got my bachelor's degree in college, along with clothes, money, shoes, cars.
So now she's up here flexing the expensive ass degrees that she got to pay for. Oh Lord. All right, let's go. Oh, I believe this is another filler episode. All right, so let's hear it.
You know what? Part 8, part 9, part 10, part 11, part 12. I think we on that. I'm sorry. At this point.
Hey, Lina, I highly doubt that she's going to understand that level. But if you impress her enough, she'll learn, because she look like she's that type of woman that if a man impress her enough, she's willing to meet you on that level. You know, that's one thing I could say about her, but it is that she just picked the wrong dude. You know what I'm saying? Now, imagine her being with a stand-up dude, man, and she's doing all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? She's literally being that type of helpmeet. You know what I mean? She would be a phenomenal woman then. You know what I'm saying? But once again, she just chose this dude. She's attracted to this dude. She's attracted to these type of dudes. You know what I mean? Maybe one day she'll change. I don't know. But yeah.
I need to stop. I'm still being manipulated and not even knowing it. I'm over here thinking,
yeah, facts. I agree with you, Ken.
And he still got to live, and his family's calling him sad and arguing, but you still going. You still manipulating me. You still lying. You still trying to win. And I'm sorry. I am going to continue my series. Yeah. Yeah. Because it was getting good. It was getting so good, I felt bad for even thinking about telling y'all everything. But now I feel bad for thinking about stopping this shit. What the hell? This man really, real deal, just text my phone threatening me, talking about some consequences and repercussions for your actions. Sorry, sir, are you trying to put a belt to my ass, or what are you trying to do for real?
All right, next episode, let's get it.
Who the fuck did I move in with? Part 8. So in the beginning,
And
when I
next
first
salute.
met him, I was calling him the name that he told me his name was. So this is me calling me the name he said it was, and this is him answering, right? This is another screenshot of me calling him the name he said his name was, and this is him answering. So y'all remember when I was telling y'all that I got on the phone with his BM and she was telling me everything about him? She was like, he tried to get me to get a house in my name, but I wasn't going for it. And then she was like, he got kicked out of his old house because he was using a fake name. She told me the fake name that he was using. I'm going to get to that at the end because it all makes sense in the end. So I'm like, there's no way I'm about to move in with somebody who's doing all this. Also, me calling him the name he told me. But this is what he was basically saying about how she's a liar. Same way I'm a liar, right? So when we had got together, he put his mom on the phone, and she didn't even know I was right there. But he wanted me to hear her basically back him up. And Mama was backing him up. Mama was like, yeah, she this, she that. She just jealous. She just mad because everything she have. I don't even know why she sat on the phone with that girl. All she do is lie. She's young and dumb. She was saying a whole bunch of stuff about BM. And I was like, oh, so maybe BM is bitter. Maybe BM is lying. So I believed everything he told me like a dumbass. Anyways, after I went through his phone and I kind of seen a lot of the truths, I kind of held it in because I'm the type to like not confront him about anything until I have all the evidence. So we lived a normal life. We was actually in love. We was happy. We was in the house, playing house, and damn near making TikToks every day. So I mentioned that I was bored to him a couple of times and that I wanted to go out and do something. He was like, bro, money good. What do you want to do? My card is on your phone. Go do what you want to do. Don't let me stop you, right? My card on your phone. He's like, do you want to go on a shopping spree? Do you want me to go buy you something? I know you like to go shopping. Mind you, I love going shopping on my own, but he did not like that I was spending my money. Like, he would always be like, stop spending money. Use my money. Use my money. Like, I'm like, I'm good. I got my own money. So he took me to Sephora one time. He bought me some perfume. He bought me like some facial stuff. Like,
Not
it came
Sephora.
up to like $180. Like, and he bought it. Correct. He bought it. So when we got back home or whatever, it was one day I decided that I wanted to go through his phone. And when I went through his phone,
Real quick, my daughters love Sephora, man. They be having me spend money up at Sephora like it ain't nothing, bro. They love them some Sephora, bro. I don't know why they love Sephora, but they do, man.
I seen in his email that he got an email notification that said something about a balance being below a certain point. This the same Chase card that was on my phone. So I couldn't wait for him to leave that house. I was going through that computer. I'm going through that computer because I want to know what's in your bank account. I'm sorry, I'm a little nosy. So I looked at that email and this is what I seen. Your account is overdrawn, negative $171. The same card that's on my phone. So I'm like, bro, what the fuck? I never wanted to say nothing to him about it because one, I didn't want him to know I was going through that email and I didn't want him to know that I knew that he wasn't having like he said he was. We're going to get back to the Chase stuff because since he want to record all that money on social media, know that I got another screenshot for that. Don't ever say I'm lying because I keep my receipts. So one day,
she can't be trusted,
I
bro.
on the phone with the bank, and he disputed the hotel from when he got it for me in Miami. Remember when we got 2 rooms, y'all? Remember when he was like, I got your own room. You ain't got to worry about us being in the same room or whatever. He disputed the other room, saying that it wasn't him. This was another red flag that I did not mention. Before he had moved here, he was hanging out with his homeboys or whatever, and he had bought one of them a plane ticket because the car was so full, somebody needed to ride on the plane. So he was like, don't worry about it, I got it. and he never went. He never took the plane, which was cool and all. But I was with him when he disputed the charge, right? He was like, I never went on that plane, and they charged me anyway, and I never booked the flight, whatever. So I never thought nothing of it because he didn't go on the flight. But I didn't think that this man pay for stuff and then dispute his charges. Like, that didn't make sense for a dude who be having, right? For a rapper, like, it just wasn't making sense to me. Anyway, back to the story. I know I'm all over the place, but I fucked it up because I was ending it in the last part, but now I'm not ending it. Anyways, we have his daughter for the first time, and it's my first time meeting his child, right?
All right, but before she get into this dialogue about the daughter, right? Men in the chat, let me ask y'all this question, because I just had this thought. I just had this epiphany, all right? Do y'all believe that we are the ones who create this monster of women that we talk about right now that's called modern day women? Do y'all believe we're the one who create this, man? We're the one who create this characteristic? Because the reason why I'm thinking about this, right, is because what I said earlier about her. I was saying that earlier that if she was around a actual man who was treating her right, that her characteristics would be totally different. She wouldn't be doing all this stuff that she's doing right now, like going through his phone, not being trusted, not being trustworthy, and doing all this weird stuff. You know what I'm saying? If she was actually around a man who was different from her, wouldn't she not replicate that and do the same as that thing that man is currently doing now? So once again, I ask y'all this question: do we create these type of women? Do we create these type of, as you say, monsters? You know what I'm saying? Fellas, I want y'all to consider this also too. Let's say that we one of us become like preachers or teachers or stuff like that on the TD Jakes level. You know what I mean? We become a preacher and a teacher and all the stuff there, a pastor, right? And then you end up meeting a woman and she meets you on this level, on the same level of where you at. Or she probably be on a lower level. She probably just one day visit your church. She probably visit your church one day that you're pastoring. And she just fell in love with you and fell in love with you and fell in love with everything about you. And guess what she started doing? She started going to church more and started learning more about God because she wanted to get closer to you. But within the process of getting close to you, she's getting more closer to God. She's getting more closer to her religion or spirituality, right? And she ultimately ended up becoming this type of woman. And then, marrying her, right? And guess what? Next thing you know, she's the first lady of the church. And she's resembling the characteristics of a first lady of the church. Because of what? Because she was around you. So my question once again is this, gentlemen. Do y'all believe that we're responsible for creating these type of women, creating these type of monster of a woman? Where it could either go both ways. She could either like her scenario right here, where she ended up becoming toxic and dangerous and doing all this weird stuff, right? And love drama, right? Because the dude is in the place of where he loves drama. He's toxic as hell. You know what I'm saying? Or it could be the other scenario where I'm telling you right now, where the dude is a stand-up guy. He ended up becoming a pastor of a church and everything, right? And the woman ended up following suit and she become a first lady and she's resembling that same type of characteristics of the man that she's with. So once again, do y'all believe that we create these type of women characters? The characteristics of these women. Like we call them monsters, or whatever you want to call them. We call them modern day women. We call them monsters, all kind of stuff, you know what I'm saying? But do you believe that we play a huge part in this based on the type of relationships that they enter into? By me thinking about this, right, watching this video, thinking about it, I honestly coming to the conclusion that part of this is because of, us as men. Because when you get around, with men who are Pookies and Ray Rays and all the stuff there who are toxic as hell, and these women get into relationships with these same said type of men who are betas and simps and all this stuff there, right? guess what she had to do? She going to since she's so hypergamous, right? She's going to adapt to survive because she see that that's her way of surviving. Likewise, in the same exact way, right? If she's in a relationship, like, say for example with me, or even with Lionel, and I also know that King is in the chat too. Speak when he's in the chat as well too, and other men who watch this platform too. That I know that they are stand-up guys for real. You know what I'm saying? Phenomenal guys. If these women enter into a said relationship with these men, right, their sister are so hypergamous in nature, and they trying to survive, isn't it normal or natural occurrence for them to adapt? For them to adapt to the said characteristics of that said type of man in the said type of leadership. So what do y'all think, fellas? What do y'all think? Y'all agree with that or you disagree with that? Lionel say I disagree, god damn it. My sister and my mom should be very different people. If that was the case, this is a choice she's making. She wants the chaos. But see, I understand your situation, Lionel, but I'm not talking about your sister and your mom. All right. I'm talking about you actually being in a intimate relationship with another woman. Or we could even say this, if we're going to use your mom and sister in this scenario, right? Let's say everything back in the past and stuff, right? If things was different with your mom, where she never went through what she went through and stuff, right? If she actually met an actual dude, you know what I'm saying? That was an actual stand-up guy, this dude doing whatever, stuff like that. He's not toxic. He's not doing none of that stuff. And she never dealt with that, ever. You know what I'm saying? Would it be possible that since your mom is hypergamous in nature, that she would ultimately adapt to that dude characteristics, and ultimately end up becoming similar to that dude? Another reason why I'm kind of throwing this out here and proposing this, right? Because like right now, I'm currently married, right? And I can think about my last marriage as well too. But in my current marriage and stuff, right, I'm noticing that my wife is started to mimic a lot of my characteristics that I do. She slowly but steady is doing it, mimicking a lot of my characteristics that I do. Now, keep in mind, she do have her own mind. She make her own decisions and different things like that, different choices. But it's another element in her as a woman where she kind of mimics certain stuff that I do. And it was also like that with my my last marriage. Like in my last marriage, right? And this is how Lionel, I got into anime a lot. In my last marriage, I started getting into anime a lot because my children started liking anime. And by me being a father, I was always curious to want to know what it is that my children are watching. So one day I sat down and started watching anime with them. And I started liking it and started enjoying it and loving it. But in my last marriage, my wife hated anime. She couldn't stand it. She didn't see the whole thrill about it. But slowly but steady, she started looking at it, and watching it. And still to this day, my ex-wife watches anime with her children, still to this day. And she love it. But it all started with me making that decision to sit down and watch anime with my children. So that's why I'm saying that in a way, women mimic the type of characteristics that man is. That's why also, ladies, that's why we are saying as men that whenever you're going out and vetting these dudes, it's better for you to, instead of being that hypergamous and try to vet out a dude because of what type of monetary value he could bring to you, it's better for you to vet out his characteristics right then and there, because his characteristics is what's going to help edify you. It's what's going to help transform you into the type of woman that you are. Same thing when you think about, you could think about it even spiritually as well too, that when God had created that woman didn't know nothing about the law of God. She didn't know about the commandments or anything. But guess what she did? She ended up start mimicking certain things that her husband did. You know what I'm saying? And start replicating that so she could be that effective helpmeet. But the only disconnect is when, as you say, the serpent came into the garden and manipulated her mind to say that, hey, you don't need to follow this dude because you're your own independent person. All right. So you're your own independent person. You're well capable of making your own said choice and decision. And so she ended up running with that, end up screwing the whole thing up. So, like I say, I'm not saying that I'm right in this situation or wrong or anything. I'm just throwing it out there. That's a different perspective. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So y'all let me know what you think about that. You let me know what you think about that. Lionel, he said, all women I dated never mimic me. And he said, I can see what you're saying, but I never seen it. Gotcha. But let's continue.
I got so excited because he was like, I told BM not to send her with nothing because I got it and stuff. Like, I don't know, they had their own little problems when it came down to the baby bag. I don't know. But I took her on a shopping spree. I was so excited to take this girl on a shopping spree because I was just like, oh my God, I'm playing mommy. Like, so to ease my mind, because I would be like, dang, like, I'm really like playing mommy and stepmom, I would come bring it to him like, I don't really think I'm comfortable with this baby mama stuff. And he would send me messages like this. This is how he would make me feel better, by basically telling me he don't know this girl and he wish he never had a child with her and all of that stuff. Like, this is manipulation stuff to make me feel good. Taking accountability, Kia. I was wrong for even believing this. Like, you're literally talking down on the mother of your child. And I took it as, it's okay, he don't really know his baby mama, Kia. Now, at this point, I have no issue with BM at all. I'm actually talking to her. Anything that has to do with her child, because she's here, she's talking through me. I'm sending her pictures like she's good, she's okay. He did not like the fact that we were texting. Like, stop talking to this girl. Leave her alone. That's all she want to do. She want to be a part of this. She want to control the situation. I don't talk to her, dude, so don't talk to her. So I ended communication with his BM because he did not want me.
But yeah, it's all good, Lionel. I understand where you come from because, like I say, I'm not saying that I'm right or wrong in the situation. It is something I'm just thinking about due to what we're watching right now. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, but like even in your situation, I don't know exactly your situation, but I could speculate that it may be a point of time where, one of the type of women that you dated probably had mimicked something that you was doing. It probably was like a certain saying that you was doing or a certain gesture, or they probably mimicked the way how you eat, or even mimicked the type of food that you actually eat, and it became their favorite food. You know what I'm saying? Like, you probably like Taco Bell and they never ate Taco Bell a day before their life, and you introduced the Taco Bell to them, and all of a sudden they eating Taco Bell. It's like that with with my wife. Like, my wife never in a day before her life ate seafood. She didn't eat seafood. She couldn't stand seafood. But one day I had took her to a seafood restaurant and introduced her to some snow crabs. And so after I did it, and she was feeling some type of way. Even when I was doing it, I ate it. I didn't force her to eat it or anything like that. I ordered it and I ate it, and I was eating it and I was enjoying it on my own. And she had chicken wings. You know what I'm saying? And so I was eating it on my own, and she just finally say, "Hey, you know what? Let me try that." And so I let her try it, and for that point, she started mimicking that. She started replicating what I was doing, and she eventually started eating seafood all the time. Now she eats seafood more than I do, to be quite honest. But I'm just saying, like I said, I'm not saying it's a right or wrong situation. I'm just throwing it out there hypothetically. You know what I mean?
Talk to her at all. So yeah, it's time for us to take his daughter back.
But if that's true, then like I stated, we have to step up our game as men, for real, if that's very true of what I'm saying.
Florida, y'all. So we taking his daughter back to Florida, right?
We got to lead them right.
In my head, if you already have a house in Florida, because remember, he said he had a house there, and the lease wasn't up around this time, so it wasn't like you didn't have it anymore. Your name should still be on that house. That still should be your house. Why are we going to a hotel when we should go to the house that's yours? So we riding through Florida or whatever, and we pull up to this house, and he don't remember this, but when we was on FaceTime, I asked him to give me a tour of his house. And he showed me the outside of his house. It was like this garden in the front. And he was like, I did this. It was the same garden when we pulled up to this house. So I'm like, this is the house. And to confirm in my head, on Father's Day, I remember sending him gifts on Father's Day. I gave him edible arrangements and I was like, Happy Father's Day, because nobody did nothing for him for Father's Day. So as his girlfriend,
First of all, that's already a damn mistake right there. Hey, ladies, I'm gonna let you know right off the bat that dudes down. That was a damn delay. But anyway, ladies, I'm gonna let y'all know right off the bat, dudes do not like edible arrangements, all right? Most dudes do not like edible arrangements at all, period. All right. Just gonna let you know because we think that is one of the cheapest gifts that you can give us, besides giving us a damn socks and a necktie. All right. So I'm just letting y'all know. We're off the bat.
I know he's a father. I sent him something for Father's Day. This is while he was living in Florida. And he gave me the address to send it to, which is his address. We pull up to the same address that I sent the edible arrangements to. He goes in the house and I'm just sitting in the car like, why are you not inviting me in the house if this is your house? Now, he don't remember or don't know that I'm putting all this together. This is the same house that you said was yours. But whatever, we go to the hotel that we have. After we leave the hotel, we go home. I'm starting to get real agitated. I'm really just over this whole thing. I start to confront him about the house. I'm like, dude, this house is the same house, the same address that you gave me. And the craziest thing is, when he pulled up to the house, I got a notification on my phone that such and such just arrived home. You know when you add somebody's address on your phone when he give it to you, like it was like when we pulled up, I got a notification. This was his house. It got to the point where I kind of was like over our relationship. Like I just didn't want to be around him once I seen that he was lying about a lot of stuff. Once I went through that phone, I was just like, something not right. And I was telling him, I don't feel the same about you. So he would go to Florida sometimes. Like he wouldn't even be at the house. Like he didn't feel comfortable being at the house. So he would go to Florida and he'll go to that house because I get a notification. And I confronted him about the house situation. And he was like, bruh, what are you talking about? I have my own house. I stay by myself. What you mean? I'm finna put him on the phone. So he puts the dude that he's staying with on the phone. And the dude actually says, yeah.
Hey, Lionel, money talk on the cool though. If you want to get in contact with her, by all means, man. Shoot, that's her TikTok right there. That's her social. So yeah, I'm pretty sure she will do a phenomenal job in promoting. She will, because she got the face and the voice and everything. And then also, she don't necessarily have to understand what it is that you're writing. At that moment, she don't have to understand it. It's just all about her promoting and marketing it very well. That's how that matter.
Yes, this is his house. He was like, we stay in the same neighborhood. He just be over here sometimes because my house is open to all my friends, you know? He was like, the only one who stay here is me and my dog, Onyx. Onyx is the same dog he said that he told sit, and he was like, sit, and he wasn't sitting. The dog name is Onyx. So the dude on the phone yapping about how, oh yeah, he got his own house and we just stay in the same neighborhood or whatever. He's telling me the whole time that the dog that's been at the house is his. But not knowing the whole time me and him been on FaceTime when he was living in Florida, that was the dog that was living at his house. I'm over here like, who the fuck did I marry part one? This is literally, I feel like I'm living a Risa Tisa story, but I'm literally living in it. Like I'm in it right now. So then I mentioned, I was like, well, your BM told me that one day that you do stay with somebody else. And he was like, I only told her that so she don't put me on child support. And I don't want her to know where I stay because she could put me on child support if she know I got the cars, if she know I got the house. So of course my baby mama gonna tell you that because that's what I made her believe. And then the dude on the phone was like, bro, that girl drama-fied. Like, they was all in cahoots about telling me about BM. So I start well, I ain't gonna say I believed it at this point, because now I'm like, this shit is fishy. So while he's in Florida, it's chase mail coming to the house. And I'm starting to see multiple chase mail coming. And I don't know, like I said, it was just open on the counter one day. Like, it was just sitting there. And I decided to peek and look at what was coming in.
All right, we got a total of 1, 2, 3, like 4 more videos to go, and we will be done with this. All right, part 9, y'all.
Who the fuck did I move in with? Part 9. you. He told me to put his card on my Apple Pay because he didn't want me spending my own money. And it's like he wanted to put on his front that he was just this big baller. Me personally, I didn't want to spend his money because I didn't know what was on the card. Like, if I knew you was having, I already was seeing signs that you really wasn't having like that. So no, I didn't want to spend money. You did. But he got defensive when I was like, yo, I don't know what's on your card. And he was like, oh, you trying to call me broke? So that right there was like, why you get so defensive? So I'm seeing these the Chase mail come in, and like he got them all open in the drawers on the counter. I'm like, what does this damn Chase mail say? Let me read it. This was the very first thing I seen when I opened it. Look at the date. I'm like, does this mean your card declined for $6.70? It's no way. No way. This is how I knew his priorities was fucked up. Because why are you swiping your card when there's nothing on your card? You can't say, oh, I got another bank account. You don't know how many bank accounts I got. Why are you using the one when you're having paid insufficient funds on there? I said he was going to Florida. Even Florida transactions was still being made. Taco Bell, Shell's, Burger King, Popeyes. Look at the date. Jacksonville, McClenny, like I said, McDonald's Warrior, Wendy's Warrior. This man is not going to sit here and play like he's somebody when he's not who he say he is. So, yes, I'm over here reading this and I'm seeing this. I even felt bad, y'all. At this point, when I'm...
She said that she felt bad, yet still she's up here showing this grown man bank statement on her. I don't see nothing about her feeling bad about this situation at all. I don't.
Seeing all of these insufficient funds, I'm like, oh my goodness, he don't got no money. And I still loved him down. I still cared. My heart was like, you know what? I'm not even going to confront him about him not having no money. It's cool. I'm going to just pay for everything. It's your birthday. I'm going to make sure that you get back in this booth.
Wait a minute, his birthday's still going?
But I didn't even want to make him feel bad for not having, you know what I'm saying? But like, I got his whole studio together. You're going to get back in this booth, dog. So I made sure I got him right with a whole studio, y'all. These speakers was $1,000. Hey, man, say, man, I'm investing in you, my boy, okay? I need my residuals when you drop that tape too, baby. And yeah, I definitely still seen potential in him, so I'm still rocking with this dude. Until I found out that he wasn't a Christian. Until I found out that he didn't believe in what I believed in. The energy was off. Like, when I was around him, the energy literally was off. I'd be like, ugh, like, something not right. And then when I confronted him about like, hey, are you a Christian and all of that stuff, he'll just be like, bro, I ain't believing in none of that. Like, I believe in there's a heaven, there's a hell. Like, this is what he would be telling me and stuff. So I'm like, we're gonna work on your relationship with Christ. I'm not.
So now she's supposed to try to convert this dude to be a goddamn Christian. Hey, y'all caught that too, huh? When she talking about the energy out. So you mean to tell me that using a whole ass relationship with this dude for months, probably years or whatever the case might be, right? And you never noticed that his energy was off. You never noticed that he never talked about God or anything like that throughout this whole entire encounter? The reason why the energy is off isn't because of his energy, it's because of her. It's because she asked about it. She had asked about it, and he didn't give her the sufficient answer that she was looking for. So she made it be that way. Just like what Lionel said, that she's looking for chaos. She is absolutely looking and wanting chaos for real.
Trying to throw my religion on you, but that's all I know. So we're gonna pray. We're gonna get through this with God. That's what I kept trying to do, and I kept trying to stay because I didn't care about the money. I was here for him. So when I started seeing that he wasn't having like he said he was having, I'm like, you know what? Let me step up and let me be a woman and let me take over. But the mood swings, it was not working, y'all. I swear to y'all, I tried, it didn't work. So we broke up. I broke up with this man, and I said, look, we can't be together. I don't like you. It's not going to work out. But we can still be roommates, okay? We can still play roommates, and I don't know, we can split the bills and everything. No, we ain't got to split the bills. I got it all. I got all the bills. You ain't got to worry about that. Okay, cool. It's the first of the month, and he's telling me, I sent you the rent money, but you ain't going to get it because it's a holiday. The bank said that it's gonna get there in like 3 days. So I'm like, huh? Like, if it's a trend.
So pretty much she demoted this dude to be friends with benefits. That's pretty much what it is. Well, she could have all the freedom, go out and date and do what she want to do. But how the way she talking, man, I don't even think that she'll go step out and date another person. How the way she talking, because she feel like, I feel like that she like head over heels on this dude for real. That's why she keep putting up with the shit that she doing, because she. You're right, Lionel. Friends with benefits.
For like, cause he been sending me money through bank transfer, right? Oh, I didn't even tell y'all this. Hold on. Rent is $2,400. Out of the kindness of my heart, when we decided that we was gonna get this house, I was like, you know what? You put $2K a month on this house. I got the utilities, and I got the $400, and I got groceries. I got everything else. I'm like, you know what? All you need to worry about is $2K a month, right? So the fact that I knew that the bills were still high and he still supposedly had it, I still wanted to take some of that stress off him and take care of the girl bills. You know what I'm saying?
Me,
so
my.
he says, you know, $2K gonna come to your bank account, but it ain't gonna be there no time soon. And I'm like, okay, that's a little bit weird. Mind you, we broken up at this time. We roommates at this time. He like, Kia, you know the deals that you got on DoorDash? Can you order Popeyes off your phone and I just give you the money for it? So I'm like, okay, cool. Mind you, I'm not talking to him. I'm really upset with him. So I'm like, whatever. Yeah, I'll order it. So I'm ordering the Popeyes on my phone, and like the what he wanted was some ghost pepper wings. The ghost pepper wings was not showing up on my app, but it was showing up on his. He was like, why it's not showing up on your app? I said, I don't know. If it's showing up on yours, order the food. Like, order it on your phone. He did not want to order that food off his phone, y'all. He like, nah, I got you. Like, I got the money in the car. I'm going to just give it to you in your hand. So I'm like, whatever. I ordered the food. He went. It took him 10 minutes to order the food off my phone. He even went to the fact of calling them like, yo, y'all got ghost pepper wings? Because it ain't showing up on the app. Yeah, I got it. All right, bet. I'm about to put in this order on this phone. Make sure you got my ghost pepper wings. After it was done, he was like, how much was it? I was like, it was like $20. He's like, $20? I'm like, yeah, you got the tip, the driver fee, the DoorDash fee, whatever. He like, all right, bet, I got you. 15 minutes passed, and we walking up the stairs. I'm like, where my 20 at? You know, joking with him like, yeah, where my 20 at? He got so mad at me. He like, you really want that 20? For real? I thought I was really testing you. I was going to see if you was going to be like, nah, I'm straight. I got it for you. I'm
Testing.
Like, you offered to give me $20.
Hey, you're right. City boys
like,
up.
nah, don't worry about it. I'll go. You know what? Don't worry about it. Remember that. Oh, matter of fact, since you want to be funny, since you want to be green, since you don't want to pay for this Popeyes, I got half the rent. I'm like, what the hell? Over Popeyes? So he starts scraping up ones places. But mind you, he told me he had the $20 in his car. So I'm like, why are you over here scraping up ones? Like, I just did you a favor, and you just tried to make it seem like I'm green because I asked you for the 20. Like, I was just like, give me the 20. Like, I got it for you. No. He was like, that's real messed up. Don't worry about it. You've been doing some real green stuff lately. So I said,
the
how
hell
you
is
gonna send me
green?
half the rent when you already said you just sent me the rent? You literally just said you sent it, and it ain't going to be there until 3 days because it's a holiday. So now all of a sudden you only can send me half the rent? So he like, nah, I'm saying when you get it, send me half back. I'm like, huh? I said, don't worry about it. I'm going to send you the half back. Right? So I'm getting hyped. I'm like, oh, it's like that? I'm about to send you your money right now. When I get the money to my bank account, I will give you back half. I even got so petty. I was like, you know what?
Here we go again.
The whole thing back. I don't need you to pay nothing. So I asked him, how much you need? $2,000? He talking about some, it's pending transfer. I got it. Transfer it now. He said, okay. So I'm not showing this because these are my bank stuff. I'm saying, is this the right account that you want me to send it to? So he's like, yeah, what's the number on it? So he's trying to make sure I'm sending him the $2,000 to his bank account. Mind you, now he's trying to get me to send him 2 racks when he never even sent me the 2 racks. So now I feel like you're trying to scam me. So I'm like, hold on, you want me to send you $2K, but I don't even got $2K in my bank account from you. So are you trying to get money up out of me?
Oh, we on number 9, gas mask.
Screenshot of where you sent the 2K. If you sent me 2K and you want me to send you money back and you want me to, you know, take money out of my account and send it to yours, please send me the proof so I can make sure you sent me my funds. I'm talking about going off, y'all. So I'm like, how you want me to send you money? If your shit didn't go through, how is mine gonna go through if it's a holiday? He was like, oh no, I sent mine on PayPal. I said, okay, because how PayPal work, you can send me a timestamp of when you sent me my money, right? So I asked him to send me a screenshot of when he sent me my money. And I'm begging for it. He would not give me the screenshot until I made him. So he sends me this screenshot, y'all. So So here go him sending me the money for rent or whatever. You shouldn't even have made me do all that for no reason and lied and said you was finna transfer me anything. If you wasn't finna do it, whatever, read whatever the fuck you read, right? So I looked at the timestamp on when the money was sent to me. He told me he sent me money about 8 hours before that screenshot. The damn screenshot has the timestamp of the time we was on the phone when I was like, send me the proof. So he had to actually send me the money to get the proof. And if it was going to take 3 business days to get to my account, why when I asked for the proof, it came straight to my account? So he was trying to get me to send him money. Oh, child. After all this, I'm really literally disgusted with him. Like, I'm ready for him to get out my house. But I couldn't just kick him out. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't just kick him out. My mama said I had to give at least like a 30-day notice or something like that. So I give him a 30-day notice. I even told him I didn't even want him to drive my car no more. Like, I don't want you driving my shit without asking me. You got your own car, do your own thing. He like, you already know my situation. Why you won't let me drive your car? That's lame. I put gas in it. So one day I take a nap, right? And I wake up and my keys are gone. So I'm like, where the fuck are my keys? So my keys are gone and my car is gone. So
he busted Jody.
I'm tight because I literally just told this man not to drive my car.
He busted Jody, baby boy.
Like, why you leave with my car? And this is what he had to say to me, like, you know, manipulation shit. Like, damn, I didn't know I had to ask you to drive your shit. Why was there money missing out my car, y'all?
All right, we got 3 more to go, y'all, and we will be done. 3 more to go. Now she's having the Jody from Baby Boy moment. Lionel says she is becoming a bugaboo now.
Who the fuck did I move in with?
With a different hairstyle.
By now, y'all should know who the fuck I moved in with. After he took my car without asking me, he rode here, came upstairs, threw my keys at me, and then he started packing his shit up. He's taking all his clothes off the hangers, putting it in buckets. He's taking his little shoe shelf. He's bringing it all outside. He was like, you know what? I ain't finna stay with nobody who don't want to be with me. So I'm like, shit, okay, shit, I thought I had to give you 30 days. I'm over here like, take that ass on. But you can tell he's doing this all for attention. Like, the way women try to pack their stuff up to try to get attention so the dude can be like, no, don't go. I didn't say shit. I watched him. I actually said, what the fuck you doing? I ain't throw him. I tossed him. Anyway, I take my mom to the doctor's office, and when we go to the hospital, we have to park in a parking deck. And I usually keep money in here, right here. I always keep some cash in there. It's time to pay to get out. My mama like, I got it. I said, no, mama, I got it. Don't worry about it. I opened my damn glove compartment, and there's no money in there. And I know I had a couple of 20s in there. So I'm like, Mom, like, I thought I had money in there. I could have sworn. She's like, yeah, you did have money in there. Last time you took me to the hospital, you had money in there. I'm like, yeah, I didn't spend it. So
yeah. Somebody tell her the difference between the glove compartment and a console. The thing that's between the driver and the passenger, that is known as a console. The glove compartment is the thing that's on the passenger side that you store the information in. Okay.
I text him and I'm like, did you see some money in my center console? He like, yeah, I took it to be petty. I got mad when you told me I couldn't drive your car and took my cash back. I know it was petty. I felt like you was being petty though. I said, okay. I needed to know how much you took from me. So I said, how much was it? He said it was 60 or something. And I said, keep the money. I don't want it. I get back to the house. I'm like, you stole from me? Bro, you tripping. I ain't steal from you. That's money I had gave you before. I just took it back. I'm like, huh? Now, I do remember we went grocery shopping one day, and he was like, I'll pay for... Well, really, since we on the grocery shopping topic, let's talk about it. He was telling me, yo, you got credit cards you don't use. Why you just don't use your credit cards to go grocery shopping, and I'll just give you the money for it. And I'm like, I don't want to put $300 on my credit card. Like, if we going to go full out grocery shopping, I'll just, you know.
What is wrong with him using his cash to go grocery shopping? Why she got to put it on her card? That's weird as hell.
spend my own money. So he said, all right, whatever. It's time to pay. I told him I'm not paying with my credit card. And he was like, I'll just give you the money for it. So he stopped me in the parking lot and he gave me some cash like 3 days later. I'm like, oh no, you got to go. He never gave me my money back. Yes, I said keep it. I don't want it. But who cares if you stole from me or if you took money from me without asking, because that's what he would say. Or took money back that you gave me that was already mine. Like, it just didn't make sense to me. That's trying to manipulate me into thinking you never stole from me. You just took money back that you gave me that was already my money. It just didn't make fucking sense. So then I'm starting to think about the different situations we got into when it came down to cash. It was one time we went to the plug and he asked me if I had cash on me. And I was like, I only got $100 bill. But you didn't need to spend the whole 100. I told him when he went to go get the, to give me my cash back. When he got back in the car, I'm like, where my change? And he was like, man, I'ma just Apple Pay you 100. I'm like, what? So I'm looking at the insufficient fund transactions and I'm putting 2 and 2 together. He would Apple Pay me money and he would want me to give him the cash for it. So I'm low-key working for this man, not even knowing it. $100 payment sent. Apple Pay insufficient. Now, if y'all don't know what pay insufficient means, that means he's swiping his card, he's sending money, he's making purchases when there's no money in the bank. So the bank has to take care of it. So it's becoming negative. So if you look at his bank account, that's why it says negative such and such, Then it made me think about the times he would ask me to go to my bank and pull money out, and he'll just Apple Pay me. So I'm literally over here working for this man. I'm thinking I'm helping him out, but he really finessing me. He's sending me money he don't have because it's gonna
City boys up,
and then I'm giving him the money in cash. So I'm literally sad as hell going around the house. Like, I'm feeling defeated. I'm feeling like I got myself into some shit. I moved really fast. Like, I'm sad, soaping and crying around the house. And instead of him being sympathetic, he's like, well, since you don't want to be around me, I'm just going to go back to Florida. So I'm like, all right. So he leaves and he goes to Florida, right? So now that he's gone, I'm feeling like myself again. And I'm like, let me go outside in Atlanta. Let me go network. Let me start working again. Like, I don't feel like myself, so I got to go outside. I end up meeting this famous actor. And I seen that he played on BMF. I seen that he played on a lot of big time movies. And he was like, yo, you look like you could be an actress. I'm like, oh, me? Yes. Like, come hang out with me and some friends. We having a movie night. If you serious, come on. I end up linking with them, and we decided that we wanted to do skits, that we wanted to put out content, and I end up posting a picture of me with these guys, and I'm like, we got content loading. I get a text message from, y'all know who the fuck I got a text message from. He's sending me screenshots of basically people sending him my story saying, oh, your girl a bop, oh, she's gonna get greased by an African dude. Like, he's just sending me stuff that people are saying to him, and he sends it to my phone like, oh, this shit is embarrassing, like, you ain't even wait till I was fully out the house yet. And I'm like, all it was a simple picture. Let me go ahead and drop the screenshots of what he was sending to my phone so y'all can see where this is about to go. So as you can see up here, somebody sent him and said, nah, bro, your girl a bop already. This couldn't be me, bro. You going outside. So he texted me and said, shit is embarrassing, bro. I knew this was going to start sending me stuff like this. Then he sends me another one. I don't feel like looking for the screenshot, but it said, bro, your girl finna be greased by an African dude. And then he sends it to me and say, now I got to clear this stuff up. Now I got to clear this shit up like he got my back. While I was out working with these dudes, I didn't want to entertain it. I didn't even text him back. I just left it alone. But once I got home, I was going to do my investigation because something didn't seem right. If you're going to send me screenshots from fans and random people sending you stuff in your DM, why would you scratch out the circle? Like, why would you scratch out who sent it? Like, you're trying to protect these people if you don't know them. I zoomed in to the little part, this right here. See, I'm an investigator. I zoomed in to see who.
Now you nosy.
All I had to do was match this end part right here to my viewers. And I went through all thousands of them. Yes, I did. Now, I'm not going to reveal who it is, but I found who was in my viewers. And that the person that I seen that was in my viewers was the same person who he said he didn't live with, was the same person he was sitting right next to, because remember, he went to Florida. This is who he stayed with when he go to Florida. This person said this to you about me? Y'all, when I tell y'all I was putting 1 and 2 together, 2 and 3, 3 and 4, I was putting it all together. I was like, I just know this man didn't use this man's phone to text me and make up these things and saying other people is sending them. I just know he's not making fake pages, texting himself, and he responding to himself and sending it to me. Like, I know this man is not that crazy. He's that crazy.
Hey, you remember when I was telling y'all that earlier in the story that people do that they be sending texts to themselves and said that they sending out receipts? Don't this kind of sound familiar? Now she trying to want to flip it as though this was old boy doing, but in reality, I believe that this was what she's doing as well too. Because a lot of stuff that she's throwing out there, man, it draws up a lot of red flags with the story, because there are gaps in the story, you know what I'm saying? There are gaps to the foolishness why she decided to be with this dude. She mentioned that she's an actress, you know what I'm saying? She mentioned that by her being an actress, she's linking up with people to do certain skits as well too, right? Right? And she admitted that people do be set up here sending text messages to make it seem like they really doing what they doing, but it really ain't. I'm just saying. I don't be saying stuff with it that's for no apparent reason. You know what I'm saying? I'm very, very observant. You know what I mean?
Y'all, I came to him first to see if he was going to be honest with me and say who sent these messages to him, but he just refused to tell me the truth.
Nobody said no shit like this to me about my girl. Nobody sent me nothing like this before. No shit like that. So who is sending you this? It's fans.
Fans. He is sticking to this lie, y'all.
And then here's another thing too. Notice that whenever she's playing these alleged recorders, right? Notice she only play at least about 20 seconds of the recording and stop it. They play 20 seconds again of recording and stop it, right? But I also want y'all to pay attention to this. When she was actually playing his music, right, she had played the full